have the standards and living by the standards that you wish to live by, right? That it doesn't have to be an individual person or anybody here, but find someone who shares your values and have the standard that which you want to sustain for yourself, right? Not do what Black like a conquering king wants you to do, which is just follow people that tell you things you want to hear, right? Because
100%.
oftentimes you can be fooled by that because it just sounds good, but it might not be practical and it might not work in the real world.
Let me rephrase my statement so Brownsville can stop quoting me incorrectly. How about this? Find the person in this world that has what you want and try to emulate them.
There you go. That's better.
But
That's much
again,
better.
that doesn't
Built like a
necessarily mean that
concrete
they're
king.
going to be able to do it the exact same way, because your circumstances and their circumstances, starting points are different. There's a lot of other things to consider. I'm not saying, but all I'm saying is find the person that has what you want and ask them. Maybe they'll give you good advice, maybe they'll give you bad advice, but you still have to sort through what is usable for you and what's not usable for you. And that's fact.
That's excellent. I love that. And there's
All
no
right,
pushback there.
Brownsville, I got a question for you. So you're a married man and you're successfully married, correct?
That's correct.
Were there trials, tribulations, hard times, and things you had to you had to work out with your wife because y'all weren't agreeing on things, and it may have been rough to get through, right? Correct?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brownsville on the SBG game,
Group.
that is considered perseverance, and you forget about them. You don't talk about those things over here. You only talk about the good things in the marriage because you're in a successful marriage today as I'm talking to you.
Crazy.
Well, see,
Brownsville, what I want you to do, I want you, Sharon, I'm going to tell him, I want you to go back to the stream 2 weeks ago on a Saturday about marriage on this panel, and me and Sharon had a conversation. I will say I actually gave Sharon a
It
conversation,
was really good too.
and I want you to go
Couple of
back and I
Saturdays
want
ago.
you to go watch that stream with me and Sharon with that conversation. You have admitted to me that there are things that there are times that get rough in marriage where y'all don't see eye to eye, things get hard, but you go through those trials and tribulations for the betterment of both of y'all, and they then become success, right?
Is that
Sharon, you did not admit that. Sharon
and
goes Brownsville. What I want you to do, I want you to go back to that stream 2 weeks ago on that weekend
don't
and
reiterate.
listen
Don't
to that
reiterate. No,
conversation I had
don't
with him.
reiterate. I got somebody
That's
to
all I
bring up
want you
as
to do.
well. Don't reiterate. No, I don't want to hear it. No. Let me read this and then we're gonna bring somebody out. The Dusty Jack, a simping fencer who gets no cheeks. He says, if I wanted to never have sex again, I'd get married. You know, there are many reasons men use to get married, like sex, children, and a loyal wife. I'm gonna bring somebody up that is not gonna agree with that because it's almost Saturday, and we know what he does on Saturday.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yep, you know what I'm doing. I can't wait till the morning either. It's coming. Whoo! What's going on, panel? What's going on? What's going on?
peace and
chat?
love, Otis. Peace and love,
What's
my
good?
brother.
What's good, everybody? What's good going on, Grantsville? A great conversation we had this morning. I really did enjoy that.
No problem. What's good, player?
Chilly chill. What's going on, everybody? Brownsville. I'm
Everybody's
gonna
doing
get
well.
straight into it.
And
I'm
also,
fin-
I
I'm
want to
finna-
let
go ahead.
Fincel Jack know you do have an emoji. Make sure everybody drop a goddamn jack-o'-lantern emoji in the chat for Fincel Jack. We have a new emoji for Fincel Jack. You gotta be a member to do it. Drop the goddamn emoji for Fincel Jack. And yes, we are going to.
Oh my God! Stop it. Otis need no protection, only from the man above. All praise due to Allah, and I mean it from the bottom of the heart. Otis doesn't need any protection. But with that being said, I want to address something with Brownsville and I. Seriously, there's a false narrative going around. I'm sorry. Somebody
Put him in the box, Sharon. Put him in the box. I want to see him in the box. Put him in the box, Sharon.
there is a false narrative going around about you and I, and it's kind of troubling, but I know it's YouTube. Let's get this straight. It's YouTube. But it's a false narrative going around that I dislike you. And it's crazy, but I guess we're going to go along with it because it's YouTube. But just to clear the record and to clear the air, you and I, we both know there's no disdain at all. Nothing. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
But for the record, a lot of our foundation is like aligned. It is. We both married men, happily married men. I agree with what Grandsville said, but I digress a little bit. I'll come back to that. We don't talk about I talked about it a little bit on the show. We didn't go into it in depth, but I did
said
bring it in
Sharon.
reality.
I didn't bring up anybody else.
You know, right? But yeah, but with that being said, we have the utmost respect with one another. We had that one blow up, and I'm glad it happened, and it took care of, and it was taken care of in real time in front of the people.
I didn't look at it as a blow up, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't look at that. I didn't look at it as a blow up.
Okay, I got you. But it's YouTube. You should have went along with it. Stop it. You don't know when to just come on, man. It's YouTube. Stop it. But for the record, for those out there, me and Brownsville is fine. We good. We good. And we push back because for real, this is where we do have our pushback. And you and Sharon did say this. I do cape for all the men for the most part, because sometimes the rhetoric that comes out of you and your cousin's mouth, and I do love you guys, and we do have a lot in common, we really do, but the rhetoric I feel that you spew is that you are casting, let me get the words right. Let me get the words right, because I know you're finna come back with this word and you're gonna try to move the goalpost, so let me get the words right, because I know you too. I've been around you long enough. When you say things, you say and you try to blanket the statement, but let me shut up. I can't get my words straight. Dang, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Well, you can't say I don't respect my elder, Sharon, man.
Well, Otis. So just to clear the air, like you said, we don't have any issues. There's mutual respect one to another between you and I. Now, as far as our ideologies aligning, that's where I'm kind of on a fence with, because in one breath you'll say, yeah, I agree with everything you say. I agree with everything you said. But then on another breath, you disagree, right?
Because
and that
two
is
things
when
can be right at the same time.
You're caping for the men at that point, right? And that's why I labeled you a switch spirit, because I said, well, depending on the day, you might come on this side of the topic versus the other side, right? And that is your choice to do. That is fine. I don't have an issue with it. However, that's where me and you kind of divulge, because I'm going to have the same ideology no matter where I'm speaking at, no matter where I'm at, period. I'm just going to say how I feel, what's on my mind, what's on my heart, through my experience, right? And that's just the way it is. It's not act. It's not something that I don't believe in. No, I believe strongly in what I say, because I want to help my community. I want to help society. I think that it's important for us to educate one another on the righteous path to living. With that said, now the issue that you have, my brother, with the
Tell me my issue.
The Queens have an issue with you. And the reason why the Queens have an issue with you is because they feel like you're kind of on the fence. They don't know if to consider you a Rim brother or not. Because in one breath, you speak a lot of the Rim brothers' ideology, but then in another breath, you talk good about your wife and say, oh, you love your wife, you'll open doors, you'll give her all the chivalry and all of those things. But then in another breath, you'll say, well, no, I don't want anybody else to protect my wife unless it's the police or fire department.
Okay, so let me stop you right there. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay, Otis, let's go. Did I come back and correct that?
Did you?
Yes, I did. Sharon,
okay,
did I come back and correct that statement? Okay, I correct it now. Let me rewind. But before I go back and do that, and yes, I'm feeling yes. When you and Sharon talk, the things you say, for the most part, it does be accurate. But when you cast your excursion over the way, it's like you don't give the other person, the other side, a choice, like the young men were saying up here. And I agree with what they're saying. What we say is true. It really is. But I honestly learned the difference. I have sympathy in their plight. I really do. When you come on strong, like you are 100% correct, and you don't leave room for them to go against you at all, or you don't give them a choice of another alternative. And they are doing their own thing out there. To me, you and Sharon, you're not listening to them. You're not listening. You're not listening to them. Me, I feel like I'm listening to them. I don't agree with the stuff they say all the time, but I'm listening to them. And there has to be some concession there. That's how I feel. Now, you might look at that as a switch spirit. That's fine. I'm not into definitions and all that. I'll accept that. But to me, I'm a realist. And you and Sharon, you're a idealist. You want it to be that way all the time. All men should be that. But in actuality, it's not. And I'm able to see that. So when I hear of Grantsville, and when I hear other men like Sway, I hear them. I don't agree with them all the time, but the points that I do agree with, I let them know. And the points I don't agree with, I let them know. But I try my best. I lead by example. That's all I can do.
But see, the problem with that, right, is just leading by example in your own life. That's 100% correct. You're supposed to do that, right? But what you're also not supposed to do is cater to someone's bad ideology or bad deeds, right?
I don't think I'm doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain. So when you say I have sympathy for these brothers who are expressing victimhood, who are expressing a concession to leadership to women, who are expressing that their plight is just so difficult that they need to have a crazy ideology to become an incel, right? And you say, oh yeah, I'm sympathetic to that. Yeah, I
You don't
understand your
become an
plight.
incel.
Things
Bro,
are
this
just
dude,
so hard for you, right? When you do that, you're encouraging them to stay in that bad mind state, right? Instead of encouraging them to get out of that remedial rhetoric mind state and into a more productive mind state that you can overcome your shortcomings and you can change your moral system, remove sex from the top, put God back at the top, and then you can progress forward into the pathways of success. But instead of doing that, what you rather do, you say, well, you know what? We need to hold their hand and we need to
Man, I'm finna stop you right there.
put candles on them and all
Man,
these
go.
things.
No, dog. I'm stopping you right there. In all due respect, stop putting words in my mouth, and that's not how I portray myself. Stop putting words in my mouth, sir. Stop. What's that damn word? Ad hominems, whatever the hell that word is. Stop that, bruh. No, that is not accurate. Again, I understand their plight. Period. It doesn't mean I'm caping for them. And now that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I'm not going to sit here and try to change your mind. I'm not. But I'm not going to at the same time sit here and allow you to say that I'm caping or I'm allowing them to continue to do what they're doing and I'm supporting that. No, I lead by example. And my proof of that is I have nephews and cousins that call me on the regular just to hang around me because they know I live a positive life. They see me interacting with my wife.
Okay, let me interject.
So
right
let's stop. So don't say I'm a switch spirit. I'm living my life, how I'm living my life, and people, the right people, my nephews and the gentlemen, and I even say even I was on a panel today. I feel I got my point across. I really did. It was a good, healthy back and forth. Man, there was a agreement to understand. So what's that term? Agree to disagree. I mean, it was a great back and forth. There was no jabs and all that. But no, I'm standing on my square, man. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. No.
So, but Otis, the problem is, right? And I agree with everything you're saying when you talk about yourself, right? The problem is your nephews and your nieces and your brothers and your cousins, they're not on the platform. They're not the ones who are sitting here and you're communicating with, right? So while you're saying, yes, I have the outcomes in my real life and I'm different in my real life, but when you come up on YouTube, you're not expressing that these outcomes and how you got these outcomes, right? What you're
I feel that
doing
I
is
am. I think that's your interpretation. I feel that I am.
you're succumbing the red pill, incel, and
Man, stop it. I'm not gonna let you do that, bro. Stop with the insults, bro. I know the definition of a damn red pill, man. I'm not that. So stop it. I'm not gonna sit and let you keep doing that, bro.
Hold on. Let a young nigga jump in right quick, Sharon. Let a young nigga jump in right quick.
Hold on, Granville. Hold on 1 second.
Hold on, nigga.
I
Let me
didn't
jump
finish.
in. Let me jump in.
I'm gonna let you, Granville. I'm gonna let
You
you jump in.
don't call
But
niggas a
Otis didn't
rim
let me
enough.
finish.
We done heard you call niggas rim enough. We done had enough, bro. Because
All right, we heard you call.
that's some wild
let him
shit.
land it. Let him land it. I read the super chats and we open it right back
All right,
up.
let him go ahead. Let him go ahead and land on that rim. Then he could go ahead and land on that rim. That's what he want to do. That's what he gonna do.
Saying, Otis, is you don't have to convince me, my brother, because I was on a panel today and I said, you know what? I don't believe Otis is like that in his real life. However, the queens believe, based on your remedial rhetoric that you've been spewing since you've been on a platform, that you fit certain characteristics that they identify as that. So that's something that you got to clear up with them. But as far as with me, I'm good to go.
Yo, I think yo, go.
Perfect.
Okay, go ahead. I'll let you do your thing. Go ahead, go.
Dusty Jack, a simping fist who gets no cheeks. We got justice for Otis. Dusty Jack, a simping fist who gets no cheeks. Like I told Aaron O, several others, I don't need an emoji where you got it anyway. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't like that kind of attention. I'm just a regular brokey who gets no cheeks, who supports good channels. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So don't disrespect the appreciation of the appreciation. Accept the appreciation. I think I said that correctly. Shout out to Sophia Grace. I appreciate your willingness to be open, Otis. Thank you for sharing. Love. Shout out to the one and only Verbal Sass with the 2 balls. She says, you do be holding the man's hands, Otis.
See?
Dusty Jack, a sipping fist who gets no cheeks. And being a housewife is so hard. The hardest job in the world. Then it's only fair for the man to relieve his woman of that duty. Babe, believe all women. If women say being a stay-at-home man is too, or stay-at-home mom is too stressful, let men do it.
I'm not gonna give you a sound effect. You couldn't even read that one right.
Go ahead, young fella. What you want to say, Granville? Let's open it back up. Let's go. Granville, Black, Sway. Let's go.
The stupidest shit that I see with Brownsville is he'll get up here and he'll talk about niggas and give him an acronym for RIM, but he'll also shame those same men about saying things that he doesn't agree with because they go against what he thinks women aren't. He doesn't see in women. You literally came up with an acronym for men. You literally talk shit about men. You literally do the same shit that you fault niggas for doing towards women. And that's the craziest shit ever to me. You get up here and talk like you high above everybody because you got this successful God before man, woman before man, children before women, whatever that bullshit is. and you get up here and you be like a nice, nasty bitch up here. You move like a nice, nasty bitch, like a mean girl. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like you was that trifling ass bitch that talked a lot of shit, but she thought because she could say a couple of words and mix it in a fucking salad and toss that bitch around a little bit, it's pleasant. Nah, nigga, it's still it's horseshit, bro. It's horseshit. You try to mask your pettiness and your passive aggressiveness in acronyms, situations, and subliminals. That's what you do. And that ain't no different than what I see the men that you complain about do, and no difference in the women that you say you don't see doing it. You just full of shit, bro.
Oh God. Crazy. Hey, Black, what you got to say?
Hold on real quick. So in that instance, like I said, I have to agree. You know what I'm saying? Brownsville, and don't take it personally. Sharon, you already know what it is. Y'all are condescending. Y'all are rude, son, on some disrespectful shit. Like face to face, y'all have to see somebody. But it's cool because it's over the internet. But that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like Granville is right. He's just giving his perspective. Y'all, all people are doing is giving y'all their perspective, and y'all are coming down on them like my answer is the end all be all answer. And if you don't take my word for gospel, then that's it. You're doomed to fail. Nah. Like they just telling you to your face. They literally just telling to your face. You can keep saying that, but the answer is nah. And I'm with them. The answer is nah. There's a different way to do this. You might agree, but they're gonna figure it out, and I'm with them in trying to figure it out.
So Black, so if I already figure out and I got the success and I got the results, and the person that's asking me doesn't have the success or the results, why shouldn't I not give them my true testimony and tell them that they could do my testimony too, that my testimony is not special to me? If you move like this and you move in certain ways, you're going to have your different hurdles to jump over, but you can have that same success. Why is that?
I don't think
So
your
listen.
success
So
is
listen.
good enough. Hold on, Black. Let's
Right.
keep it real. I don't think your success is good enough. Because I got men in my lives that got married the first time. They had their children inside their relationships. They went to college. They got their degrees. They actually had women who also went to college and got their degrees. They live successful lives. They've never been divorced. They raised all their children. And I think that's just a better situation in my actual life, in my lineage, in my bloodline. My father even did it. So when I look at this situation and you talk about success, I don't really see success of a lot of men on these spaces. I really don't.
So men
get up here and talk about success. Men get up here and talk about success when they do the regular ass degular shit. I really don't see success to the point where I can say, hey, that person's successful.
I would say
I really don't run across a lot of niggas in this space who are as successful as the men in my family and the women in my family.
So I would say I would understand that if you're just saying panels wise, then fine. Yeah, I could agree with that. I can't disagree with that. However, everybody got their own level of success that they are trying to reach, right? Because somebody could look at it as, I look at Sharon as successful because he's going through what I've been through. He had children out of wedlock. He had children early, and he was still able to turn his life around. He started off at $8 an hour, wound up running his own construction company. He did that all from the mud on his own. How did you do that? What did you do to achieve those things? How did you change your mind? So those are the things I could provide for somebody that look at that as successful. Somebody that came from not such a easy silver spoon type of situation. Somebody that came from a family that was not married. I came from all those things. So somebody that look at me in that plight and say that that man is successful to me, I could get that person guided. Somebody like Granville that come from the picture perfect example, I cannot be successful to you. So, and I think that is fair. Everybody got to have their own.
I don't come from a picture perfect example, but I come from probably the best optimal example.
I'm just using it as a catalyst. So I'm saying like it got other people that has. You don't have to be ashamed of your life, but so somebody else that need that LeBron James type of example, and if he can have that person to give that other human being advice, I think that is perfect. I'm not the person for him. I'm not trying to be for everybody. I'm going to be for whoever I need to be for. So if Black doesn't feel like it, Granville feel like I'm not the successful person that they need to follow, that is fine. That's okay, because I'm not for everybody. And I understand, and I'm not trying to be for everybody. I am not a one tool that fixes everybody. I'm not that. I'm a very special tool, very specific, and whoever needs it, when they need it, I'm here for them.
Hey, Sharon, so let me respond to the brother Granville.
And I also want to Haitian forever with the 5 ball. Appreciate it. Brownsville needs to walk across the street and look at the angle the young brothers are looking from. Interesting point of view. Guess we'll let Brownsville address Granville. I'm not sure Sway's there. He should be asleep. And then we let Otis jump in and we get Black right back in it.
So you know, what I've done, right, is I came up on my cousin's platform to support, right? And I've overheard conversations. I started listening in January after we went on vacation together in December, right? And while we was at vacation together, he told me, hey, I started this YouTube channel and, you know, come check it out. I'm, you know, helping young men and other men find solutions, right, to help them, you know, find success in life. And I said, okay, yes, that's a righteous thing that you're doing, and I want to support in any way I can. So I started out by listening, right? Listening to men like Granville and other men and the woman and all of those things, right? And I watched how the people were moving in and out of this space, right? So what I'm doing when I started to speak,
You should say in and out of this channel, not this space.
what I'm doing in and, well, you know, that's semantics, right? But I'm
Nah,
not gonna get caught up in that.
words matter.
But what I'm doing, Granville, right, is I am attributing behaviors that I've seen, right? And I've come to my conclusion from watching behaviors, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not being condescending to anyone, right? If you have a problem with my assessment on behavior, then change your behavior, right? For instance, if you're coming on the channel and you're being very disrespectful and degrading to women, and I attribute that behavior, and I say that behavior is not right, invalid, then change the behavior. It's simple, right? I'm not disrespecting you.
See,
Hold
I don't
on,
have to
let me finish.
acquiesce in you. I can tell you, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna do what I want.
Let me finish. I'm just calling out the behavior, right? Because it's not about denigrating the person. You've never heard me come on this space and call anybody out of their names, curse anybody out, do anything like that, right? I don't move like that. What I'm doing is I listen to people and I hold them to their words. That's what
I've never heard you give credence and acceptance to something a man said, giving pushback to a woman too. It's always met with opposition. If a man says anything on Sharon's panel about a woman, it's always opposition from you. You never try to look at the general topic or the general optics of what that man said. All you do is paint a picture under what you believe, your experience, and how you think about it.
If it's disrespectful or hypocritical, yes, I'm gonna call that out. And a lot of it, probably an overwhelming majority of it, when men come up here and they talking about topics and they're being condescending to women, it's very hypocritical, right? And it's very disrespectful. So obviously, just because I'm a man, I'm not gonna just go along to get along. No, I'm gonna speak truth to power, Granville, and I'm gonna continue to do that, right? And I'm gonna hold no punches when doing that, right? I think that's the due diligence that all of us should be doing, right? I'm not gonna be a switch spirit. I'm gonna call it how I see it and call it down the middle. And quite frankly, right, there's a huge imbalance, right? To where you got ladies, and I heard from a lady named Dr. G, right? Very educated woman. And she told me that she's intimidated to come up on these panels based on the way men treat her. They're very condescending. They raise their voice. They interject every time they disagree with a topic.
Oh my God.
Right? So men understand the way y'all are treating women on here is incorrect and it's not right, and y'all need to get it together. And if you don't like being called a rim brother, then just stop being a rim brother. That's the simple solution I have for you. Peace and
I'm
love.
done with it. From now on, niggas like us, like Sharon in Brownsville, they cuckold enforcers. That's y'all new name. Cuckold enforcers.
You just saying some
Niggas
crazy
like
stuff.
Brownsville and Sharon who jump for these goofy ass bitches that come on this platform. Y'all cuckold enforcers. That's y'all name from now. Hashtag that shit. Stamp that shit.
All right, we're gonna pass it up to Otis.
Yes,
Hey,
you
Otis.
cuckold enforcers.
Hey, Otis. So you agree with those words about me in Brownsville?
Yeah, but I digress.
You know y'all.
Whatever. Listen. I want to tie into what Brownsville said because I was on Bomb Cherry show last night. Brownsville was on there as well, and it was very.
Wait, so Brownsville does go to Bomb Cherry?
Yeah, Brown. I don't know what was. Yeah, well, he told you he wasn't. Yeah, he was over there. Oh, whoa!
Hey, hold on.
Whoa, you didn't know
Brownsville. So Brownsville, hold on.
The YouTube community.
That's a good point. Brownsville, you didn't see what Bomb Cherry did on Sharon Bracey's show just 2 days ago to me? Unantagonized or anything? You remember that? Oh, not a nigga lost service. Now he jumped out.
Well,
but what about what you just said? You called us cuckold. You know what that means?
You cuckold enforcers. Yeah, I know exactly what it means.
Listen, I don't know what that means. I'm not into that. I'm just this YouTube. I don't know. Don't put me into that. That's between y'all.
Yeah, listen. Hold on.
Man,
let me tell you why I chose that name.
Nah.
Y'all niggas cape for women. Y'all not fucking.
No.
Well, okay, tell me definition before you get upset. What's the definition?
I'm gonna tell you why I chose the name. That nigga.
Hold on. I'm gonna explain something to Otis. I'm gonna explain something to Otis first. Hold on. And then you can go ahead and go your rant.
All right, you got it.
It means a husband that watches his wife get pounded out.
Oh, come on, man. Is that the definition for real?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the definition.
No, I didn't know the definition.
Listen.
Hey, listen, you better be careful when you're listening to the Rim Brothers. You better
Exactly. Just like the Rim Brothers.
Listen. Who has the floor, me or Grantsville?
So this is why I came up with the name.
To get his
niggas
on, and you got it.
Hold on. These two motherfuckers cape for women that are fucking other niggas. They ain't gonna never get nothing out of, and they cape for these hoes. These niggas is cuckold enforcers. That's what they are.
That's absolutely insane. All right, thank you. Go ahead, Otis. That was insane.
Okay, but getting back to my story, and this is very interesting, and I hope it doesn't change the dynamic. I was on Bomb Cherry's show yesterday, and she said something very interesting, and two other ladies on the panel agreed with her, and they articulated their words very well, and it took me back a little bit, but that's not the first time I heard it, but that's a bad excuse. But what they said was this, and I'm paraphrasing: my tone, just my tone. Otis, you have a deep voice. It's just, Otis, your voice is so deep. Just your tone. My tone. What word they use? They like cower to my tone. So just because my tone makes them cower, it makes them have flashbacks. That's what they said. They're reminiscent of the past, of the bad men that they had experiencing with. So now I have to take the brunt of that. A good brother. They admitted that. Because of my tone, a man tone. No disrespect. It's going to sound funny. I don't sound like Brownsville. I got a man's tone. But just by my tone, I have to cower so they won't feel so intimidated. Now, that's the foolishness I have to contend with these women. Not all women, but with these women. Now, for the record, it might be true. My wife told me my tone, but that's crazy. But what about the words that are coming out of my mouth? Did I call them a bitch? Did I disrespect them? Anybody else would say, no, I am not disrespecting them. How is me raising my voice disrespecting? How? What you mean, what? When they're raising when they're raising their voice. I'm trying to overtalk them because they're talking me down, so I'm trying to overtalk them. So how is that disrespectful? Have I ever raised my voice first? Stop with the antics and all that. How long I've been on your show? Have I ever raised my voice first? No, I'm raising my voice to overtalk them. That's it. That's it. But by my mere tone, they cower. A good brother, a brother who loves women, for real, a leader, but they cower to my voice. Well, that's a good thing on my behavior, on my part. The voice means a thing, but yeah, I'm done.
The Superman for $5, he says, or she said, I'm not sure. Sharon, let's go back to these single men who claim to be unhappy. Ask the single successful women in your chat, are they happy? Challenge their answer. Ladies, are you happy? And I'm going to ask y'all questions once you say you're happy. I got questions for you. Next level, moving forward. Shout out to OtisWho podcast. Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Black. I got something to say to goddamn Otis about his goddamn tone too. Go ahead, Black.
Listen, all I'm doing is listening, and I agree with Otis. It's nonsense to have to timid your tone or the way you speak just to get a point across. You're speaking. You're just saying what you need to say. I agree with Granville. I'm having a hard time finding an agreement with you in Brownsville because it's, again, Otis is one individual. I have to give Otis a certain amount of credence to his experiences and the life that he's gone through. Sharon is an individual. I have to give credence to his experiences and what he's gone through. Brownsville the same, Granville the same. Hopefully you gentlemen will give me the same. But because we can't get to that point, because there's only one road, there's only one way to skin the cat, everybody, you failed. You not do. Hey, just because I haven't got there doesn't mean I failed. I may not have succeeded, but I haven't failed. When I give up, when I finally say, you know what, I'm not doing this, I'm tired, I quit, that's when I failed. Before that, I just haven't succeeded yet.
No.
You didn't. Oh, no, you fucking didn't. In your logic of how you think, Sharon, all you would have to do is persevere. You would have to persevere to success. So by your own logic, you would agree with that, what he just said. All you got to do is persevere.
Okay, you said it. So here's the thing. So me personally, I embrace the fails because that's how you learn things. I embrace the fail. So if I fail, I'm
do agree, nigga.
Because I get through it. This is another thing that people fail to understand about marriages. And they always say, hey, why don't you tell us about the bad time? The problem is about in marriages, once you get through things, it ain't no bad time. Because once you get through it, it's not considered bad. So if I was to get something happen, let's just put it on something up, because when we say that shit in marriage, y'all just do not get it. So let's put it in a different way.
Right. You just don't get it because we know that is nonsense.
Hold on. You just made a blanket statement that's not true.
Hold on. If I was to lose a job and then I want to do something better, as if I start a business and now I'm successful, I'm not going to look at the loss of that job as a bad thing. I'm like, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me that I lost that, so I'm not going to look at it as bad. The problem is, y'all want to look at every problem that a married person goes through as something bad, and a married person does not look at that.
You making that assumption. They did not say that.
That is the problem right now. That is the problem with y'all. And y'all don't understand. I can accept my failures. Y'all not willing to accept no.
Can another married man speak? Can another married man speak? Because right now, that's not true, man. What you saying, I understand why they feel the way you feel. That right, that was some corny shit.
I don't care how corny it is.
That was corny because that's not real.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and cake for the men. Go ahead and cake for them. Go ahead and cake.
I'm married.
Nah, bro. Sharon, if anything, you caping. You the one making it seem like there's nothing that goes wrong in the world because you're married. Nah, tell me the real deal. Tell me when shit hits the fan. How do you get
Come
through
on,
it?
man.
Because
I don't
I'm
agree
probably
with
not
that,
gonna
bro.
deal with it the same way you're gonna do it. So help me. But you like, you know what? There's no bad times in marriages. Once you get
Hold on,
past it,
Black.
everything's a fucking drink.
Black
That's
and Belt,
cool.
Otis, hold up. I
Right.
just need to ask one
Go
question.
ahead.
Y'all two give me the grace. Let Sharon go after me. Let me ask you something, Brownsville. Even though you went through hard times or you may have went through struggles where you had disagreements with your wife, y'all eventually got through them, y'all persevered, and it became a story of success. But would you please, because that's me begging you to do it, would you acknowledge that the situations that you went through, those trials, those disagreements, those hard times, they were bad things that happened. They were bad or negative, but y'all had to work through them to be able to say that they were a success in the end. Correct?
That's correct.
Fuck you,
So
Sharon.
the
Fuck you.
difference, right?
Fuck
But
you,
here's the
Sharon.
thing. Here's what
Your
y'all
own
missing.
cousin don't agree with you. And this nigga live life by his fucking marriage. Your own cousin don't agree with you. I wouldn't listen to your cousin on marriage, even though I can't fucking stand his ass. But you, fuck you.
The
Why can't
difference
you? I
is
mean,
this, right? When you're talking about trials and tribulations in a marriage, you also got to acknowledge that whether you're married or not, you got to go through trials and tribulations and persevere through them, right? So when you talk about trials and tribulations, that's just not attributed to marriage. That's attributed to living, right? So what we got to understand is there's a distinction. Yes, when you are in a relationship, in a long lasting relationship, you're going to go through ups and downs, peaks and valleys. Everybody has to go through that, right? But in life, while you're living, you're going to go through ups and downs, peaks and valleys, right? The road to the top isn't linear,
you know you can stop
right?
anytime after that, right?
What I'm saying is, right? Common sense should be common, but it's not, right?
Come on,
So
see, there you go with the little at
Sharon
him,
is
whatever that. There you go.
expecting y'all to understand that distinction, right? That you got to go through trials
Sharon
and
gives no
tribulations whether you're
No,
credence
he's
to
married or
the
not.
not. Come
negative.
on, man. There you
No,
go. You
listen,
pimping.
Brownsville.
There you
Sharon
go.
gives no credence to the negative, hard times or trials and tribulations. He doesn't give credence to them. He acts like they never existed because they quote unquote have turned into successes. He
Right.
won't accept them as hard times, troubles, disagreements, rough patches. He does not give credence to them being those things, even though they turn into success down the road.
Which makes
He
Sharon
doesn't give credence to how
disingenuous.
they started
No, it
or what
doesn't.
it was at the beginning.
He
No,
won't
what
even
it
admit
makes
it.
me, what it makes me is that my philosophy is different from your philosophy.
That's
You,
No,
all.
it makes you
what you want to do
I'm
disingenuous,
is
not
sir.
doing this
End
shit.
of
Fuck
discussion.
y'all. Listen, thank y'all for having me on the show. Sharon, you got me on camera, bro. I don't really come on camera. I tried to give you a conversation. I gotta show up at this other stream right now. Cause I don't know. All y'all niggas want me on streams and shit now. I don't know why. Y'all know how I act, but I don't know why y'all motherfuckers want me around here, but I'm gonna keep coming. I appreciate y'all for inviting me. Otis, y'all, good conversation today. If y'all didn't know the conversation I had today with Otis, y'all don't need to know about it. You don't need to know where I be at when I'm actually giving and divulging my information on how my brain works. I don't want y'all to know that. Black built like a concrete king. I see you around, dog. I see you all the time. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna see you next time.
Peace to you, man.
And this
Big up
motherfucking
yourself.
Brownsville, New York, dog. You get on my last motherfucking nerve, bro. But at least what I can say is, at least you truly stand on this shit and you believe this shit. I can give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. You ain't talking out both sides of your fucking mouth like your cousin. I'll give you that shit. I'll give you that, you hear me? But outside of that, you be on some dumbass shit. You need to do some deep diving into this fucking space because I've been here just as longer than Sharon. And Sharon know what these trifling ass women do in this space. The shit that they say.
all right. Go ahead. You said you're going and go.
Wow.
Why you cutting him off?
All right, I'm out of here. Peace out,
Peace and love,
Brownsville.
man. Peace and love,
Hey, man, y'all
Granville.
shout out the chat. Chat Lives Matter. Shout out the trolls. Shout out the hoes. Shout out the bros. I'm out.
Shout out to Sophia Grace with the 20 ball. She says, yes, we happy and healthy without men. You goddamn right. She's a gorgeous lady.
Some of y'all are.
That's right. I love for her to come up too. Gorgeous. She got great perspective. Beautiful young lady. That's
Right. And see, a lot of the ladies, right, they don't want to come up here because it's not just your tone, Otis. That's the thing. See, you got selective hearing too.
I don't have selective hearing. I don't need you to
got
read me right
selective
now,
hearing,
Frank. But all due
right?
respect, don't read me. I don't need you to read me, sir.
Because when we was on that stream together, they expressed other issues besides the tone, right? But that's all you picked up.
What else did they say? What else did they say?
Said the talking over and interjecting. Did you not hear those two?
Dude, okay, let me lower my tone. We good. Those 2 points are so petty. What do we do over here, sir? We overtalk each other. And that's right there is no and. That's what we do. So for them to pick those two little minor, come on, man, stop it. And let's be real. Who interjects more on my part? If it's between me and everybody else on the panel, I get interjected more than I interject others. Do I interject? Of course. I'd be a lie to say I don't. I did it tonight, obviously. But on the panel, in the morning show, no. I'm more interrupted than anything than me, far as the ratio of me interrupting someone else. And that's facts. Go back and watch it. So for you to even bring up those talking points, that's very weak. The strongest point that they made, sir, was my tone. And I'm not going to apologize for that.
So let's say we agree with that. So if you've been getting this advice for years now, why haven't you changed your approach to your tone?
Because it's been working for me. It's my tone.
Hey,
it is what it is. It's been working for me. I don't regret it. It's my tone. I'm not finna cower. You could do all this all you want. I don't know what that means. It's my tone.
Go ahead, Black.
Don't do it, Otis.
And it's not my problem that a woman or a man is tripping off my tone. That's their issue.
So here's the problem I have with.
Have you heard that phrase? Don't miss the. Don't worry about the messenger. Get the message. Have you heard that phrase? A lot of people miss their message because they tripping off my tone. That's
it's a stupid phrase. So anyway,
whatever.
So anyway, so if I have success of how I'm moving, why do people want me to change the way how I talk? They're like, Sharon, you always putting it on your cape. Even though I substantiate my argument, it ain't just a goddamn cape. I come with proof, facts, stats, and anecdotal experiences all on one talking point, and they be like,
that's not a tone, sir. Tone. That's not a tone.
No, you missed it. You missed what I said.
Bring it back. Okay, bring it back.
You're not willing to change your tone. You say you're not willing to change your tone because it works for you. But it got a bunch of men that's trying to stop me to cape, quote unquote, but it works for me because I got everything that I want in my life.
Can I say something real quick? I'm sorry. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead. Because I still missed it.
Don't change nothing about who you are. That's like changing a core piece of you. I feel bad for somebody's having to tell you like, oh, your tone.
Exactly.
That's the way your voice comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No. Keep talking the way you talk, and anybody who can't deal with that, hey, check.
And I'm
I would say this.
With them.
That's madness. That's madness. That's fucking madness. I don't care what you say. That's madness.
Hey, Otis, that is bad advice, and you know it's bad advice because if somebody that you really respect talks to you in a certain tone, you look at them different. Certain tones make your ears peak up to see that person to be disrespectful, honest, whatever. Certain tones of voices, it is very useful. Verbal communication is not only with the words we say, it's how we say, the height of elevation we say, that our hands, our feet, if our arms is crossed, all these things
I
matter.
have never found anything Otis has said disrespectful in that manner because of
you cannot
the
assume.
way he said it. It's what he said I may have disagreed with. The words he may have used in the order he used the words, but not the way he said it. That's stupid. I'm sorry to say, but that's a very feminine thing to be upset at, is the way a man speaks to another man. That's where did they teach you this? Where did your father teach you? Hold on. Did your father teach you? Did your father teach you that?
Hold on, you interrupted me. So, Black, the first thing we was talking about a man talking to a woman.
Right.
Right.
But this is how confused that you get. We was talking about
so real quick. So hold on, real quick. I'm just trying to understand something real quick.
And AC Hub, thank you for joining. But can you please get on camera? Yes.
So hold on. So real quick, right? Watch the tone of my voice change. So you trying to tell me the way the man said it was that come out of his mouth is the problem?
Your tone didn't change. Your accent changed.
Right.
Let's bring this in context because we good at moving the goalposts. The context is this.
We having a conversation. Hold on. I need to understand this. Hold on. Because this is very important for me. Like, we got to stop using that word goalposts. This is a conversation. Right. The conversation is just moving as we are communicating with each other. We moved past the point of, because Black was confused about the tone and speaking to a man and versus a woman. We was specifically talking about a man communicating with a woman, and then he changed his accent and he was confusing that with a tone. And now that we're here, it was no goalpost move.
Right.
Black showing his accent was not Black moving any goalposts.
I know that. So let's move it back to what we were talking about.
Stop that goalpost moving bullshit.
Okay.
All right. So now,
right? Because I stopped Otis. I want him to finish his thought. But Black, do you agree with that? You showing your accent was not an attempt to move a goalpost. It was just try to give an example.
Right. It was an attempt to give an example. My real question. I do have a follow. I did have a real question behind it because I was just showing the example first. I just have a question.
But let me let Otis get his point out, because I did interrupt him because I wanted to talk about that goalpost because it said a lot on this channel and it is a false accusation. I just don't really like to argue.
It's a true accusation. But
go ahead. Otis,
so now he's triggered by the word goalpost. Okay, now what I was saying, let's keep it in the situation. We're talking about on the panel.
Me, Otis.
We're talking about on the panel where everyone, man and woman, is having back and forth interaction. Of course, voices are raised. We all know that. Mm-hmm. I cannot help that my voice has a deeper tone. That's the only time it comes into play. That's the only time, period. So for the ladies to use that as an excuse, it's crazy to me. They use it as an excuse because they have no other rebuttal or feedback to respond to what I said. That's how I take it, because that's the only time I raise my voice is when I'm either being interjected or a lot of people are talking and my voice just happens to be deeper. So I don't get it.
I don't know how you don't get it when they just accused me and Brownsville. Even though our words are true, it seems like we are caping. So it's because our tone. We sound like this is what happened. This is what happened when they were talking about us men talking to other men. I even talked to them. They said, it sounds like you are condescending. It sounds like you talking down to us.
It doesn't sound like you are.
You missed the whole point. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let you do that. You're missing the point. Please listen to me.
That's the problem.
Please listen to me and stay on it.
Yo, listen, y'all just do not. It's okay. I don't mind.
You're not listening.
But it's crazy how y'all don't understand that it's double-sided. Y'all just want it to be.
It's not double-sided. You're not sticking to the point.
I am sticking to the point. That's a part of the tone. That's a part of the tone.
We're talking about my tone. That what's coming out of my mouth. No matter what words come out of my mouth, if I say good morning, that will intimidate them. That's what they're saying.
So again, so Otis, you saying even you said yourself, even though the shit that Brownsville say is on point, you don't disagree with it, but you feel like he's caping.
It sounds corny the way he says it, and he doesn't.
Right, and for you sound threatening when you say it. to them. It's the same.
Okay.
It's
So
the
then
same
being said,
example of what you're missing. So regardless of the fact, you saying whatever you saying, they taking it a certain way, they taking it in a negative way. When he's saying something towards men, y'all take it a certain way. So therefore, tone matters, and whoever's interpreted it matters.
that's not a tone. I'm going to agree to disagree with you.
The super mayor with the two
not a
ball.
damn
Y'all
tone.
don't like Otis
It's not a
tone.
tone. Man,
Y'all don't like
I'm
Otis
done.
tone.
Whatever, I'm done.
What about bombs?
Well, yeah.
Go ahead, Otis. Black
Exactly.
to brown.
But I'm done.
Hey,
I'm done.
Cuzzo,
I ain't gonna keep going back and forth. I mean, that's just crazy to me.
I gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta get up out of here. Yeah,
man, it was a great conversation.
Yes, that was awesome.
Always good to build a productive
Yes, sir.
conversation
Yes, sir.
with y'all. Peace
Bro,
and
yes,
love
sir.
to you, Otis.
Peace to you, man.
Black, built like a conquering king. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to you,
Yeah.
Cuzzo.
Be safe in the streets, man, for real.
Sway, like all y'all, man. I enjoy talking with y'all. We need to, continue to build on this productivity, man. And nothing is said, and I'm gonna say this, man. There's nothing personal. Right? I don't have any personal animosity toward anybody. I don't. Nothing you can say to me will trigger me emotionally to get me upset with you. We just having a conversation.
That's
right.
all.
Gotcha.
And we're trying to find some consensus, and we're trying to spread some knowledge, wisdom, so maybe people can get some understanding, us included. But peace and love to y'all. Peace and love to everybody in the chat, man. We'll see y'all again. Have a great weekend, man.
All right, policy enforcers, be safe out there. Yeah.
The super mayor. Y'all hate Tone, but love James Evans Sr.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. For sure. Come on now. That Tone.
Damn.
Yes, but he loved hard. I love that. Great chat. I mean, great super chat. He loved hard. Oh, nice and strong. Come on now. You tripping. Love this family.
Oh, man.
Come on now. Great example. Come on now.
That's funny as hell. Oh, man.
But I agree with you, Black. I'm not changing my tone. It is what it is.
I think you should definitely think about your tone. Just like I definitely attempt to try to change the way how I communicate with the males that hear me incorrectly. Sometimes I think it's they project other people's thoughts on me. And that's the thing that I'm saying this thing truly from my heart and my thoughts and how I went through life. They think that I'm just pandering or some shit like that, like I'm caping for some side of the token, even though I'm substantiating my talking point. I'm not just regurgitating somebody's information. I actually lived through the things I told. I'm not going to tell nobody how to run a fucking half marathon. I didn't do it. I did it while doing 2 fucking jobs, while still handling my business with my wife and my kids.
Can you please put that?
And also, the problem I have with that statement, the problem I have with that statement is you said yourself on your show, you are disingenuous. So therefore, I can't even believe nothing you just said in the first place.
You gotta have to bring that up. I never said that. If I did say it, probably was being joking because I joke a lot. But
I grant you might have been being facetious, but your actions and your statements over your shows over the last week or two since I've been watching kind of line up, my man.
Maybe not to you, but that's not true.
Sharon.
That's Otis.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Who? I don't know. I've never seen this person before in my life. I never heard of her, but she sounds very wise. Who is this Anya Bracy? Can you put up her comment? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I don't see anything wrong with Otis's tone. Wow.
I bet you she grew up with a father.
Who that is?
I'll bet you she had a dad growing up.
I'm not sure who that lady is.
I bet you she had a dad.
But seriously though, but I think the problem is most people just upset. They're just not willing to put. I could tell everybody my blueprint on how I do this. They're just not willing to put in that work, and that's the real problem. They want it the easy way. They want to be in relationship with no risk, and they don't understand. Most people do not understand. You cannot be in a successful relationship without any skin in the game. You cannot go to a gambling spot and just and have all the and win. You know what I'm saying? If you go and gamble with no risk of losing, it ain't gambling. And
so then the question becomes, what do women lose at the end of a marriage, and what do men lose at the end of a marriage? Because that's what you're gambling for, right? You're gambling to not get to the end, but if it does come to that, it does come to a divorce. What is on the scale for the man? What is on the scale for the woman?
That would be an individual question, to be honest. Like for me, I don't look at being in a divorce or having a breakup as some kind of failure. Me and this person, we went through whatever we went through together. It was a great time. I'm not going to be crying and boo-hooing at the end of it. I'm going to move past it. 2 tears in the bucket, and I move on.
And I answer now. This is going to sound corny like Brownsville, and I love them, by the way, no homo. I mean, a good marriage is, even though we have ups and downs, I'm going to be the true one that really says it. I love the hell out of my wife. True story, not to get into no business. Hopefully she's not watching it. We just had an argument 24 hours ago. The last 12 hours was rough. I mean, the first 24 hours was rough. The last 12 hours was beautiful, but that's real. Nobody knew about it. I'm sharing it with you because that's real. Now, the wonderful part is it never happened. That's the beautiful part. But the 12 hours prior to that, yeah, it was fucked up. It was just a messed up feeling. You know, that's the real. So that's what we need I want to talk about the real. That's why I say I am him. That means all the good and the bad, but it's way, way more good. Beautiful. Beautiful. I promise you it's beautiful. But when you do come over that little hump, you better fight for it. And that's what a lot of men not built for it at. They don't fight because you can easily run. My auntie named me and called me a runner. I'm not gonna lie. I ran. When I got into arguments with a woman, I used to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gone. My auntie set me down. Stop running, son.
And more young men will listen to him before they listen to you, Sharon, because he's willing to be honest that there are bad times. It gets really rough. But he's willing to also tell you how to fight for it. Not, oh, you just got to push through it and shit's going to be all right and be a man. What? What does that mean?
That's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. But also, I would tell you this, and my wife could tell you, me and her never had an argument.
Lucky you, sir.
It's not okay. You could say it's luck.
I feel you because a lot of people don't have that dynamic, and I
get that's not the average dynamic, Sharon. And for you to even think that makes you weird, bro.
So the thing is this: is that what makes it is that I put in a lot of work on myself. So this is one thing, a lesson that I guess maybe I could give you is that if you do anything, because you got to understand, it's you, her, and it's this thing in the middle of y'all, which is the relationship. So if you throw anything at her, it's going to hit the relationship first.
So what happens when she throws anything at me?
You got to fix it.
No. So it doesn't hit the relationship first? It hits me directly?
Correct.
Then I don't want that. I'm good. I'll be single.
It hits your, I know, because it's hard. So it hits your ego first, and you got to deal with yourself. You got to build yourself up with that. You are so strong that anytime your wife is throwing something at you, that's usually because she's at a lower state and she's leaning on you. And you got to be that fucking man to take that. Hey, what's going on? You okay? What happened? Why you moving a little? You start to see the little things that she do is a little bit out of place. It might be just the simplest thing. And when she hits you with that shit, it ain't hitting your related. It's hitting you, hey. And then you check, hey, then you go over and then you go.
Then how is a marriage reciprocation? Where's the reciprocation?
Because
when do you fill your cup back up after you've sat there and taken the abuse and taken the damage for the relationship, because she's not going to take it for the relationship. So when do you get your repairs? When does she come around with the welding iron and say, let me go ahead and fix these patches that I created because he had to stand here and weather the storm, weather these bombs I was lobbing at him? When does that happen?
Okay, it happens like this. Hey, babe, I'm thirsty. Can you please bring me a cup of water? I don't feel like getting up right now. And when you get that cup of water, it's going to be great. It's because you are the leader. The other person is not the leader. If I am running the company, it doesn't matter.
Then understand this real quick. I'm gonna help you out with where a lot of the young men are. Not enough return on investment. I'm good.
It's not true.
It's according to you. For them, I understand because that what you just said there, her taking care of you, her bringing you that cup of water should have been the bare minimum in the first place.
Thank you, babe.
So why do you like?
Thank you, babe. Real time. In real time, that happened. Let me pour myself a glass.
You get where I'm coming from, right? Do you understand what I'm trying to explain here? Is that not that it's not that she, like I said, her bringing you the water is the thing that's supposed to happen.
Do you get it? She heard me from across the room.
Is that all the repair you get? That's what I'm saying. Like that's bare minimum. Like she's supposed to take. You're gonna pour into her cup. You're gonna weather the storm when she's down and she's low and she's going through it. She's depressed. You're gonna sit there and be like, "Babe, hit me with all you got because I'm gonna take it for us." But at a certain point, 10 years after 5 years of taking it, hey, there's a hole developing. We need to do some repairs. Otherwise, I can't take the next storm that you bring my way. When does that happen? Is what I'm asking you. When does the repair on Sharon, when she come along and say, you know what, I need to really sit down with him and let him know like none of the crap that I was going through, the screaming, the yelling, the fussing, the fighting, really wasn't his fault. Even though he may already understand it, I just want to sit down and make sure he clearly understands so we can press forward through this next thing that may happen. So when does that happen? Is my question.
I answer it yes.
Where you miss it,
because we're gonna have two different answers. But yeah,
you missed it when I got my cup of water. So when I work on myself, and again, I said me and my wife never had an argument because I work on myself. So I don't get no chinks in my armor because she's feeling.
So she basically just points out your flaws, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna work on that. She points out what she thinks is might be not necessarily an issue, but she points out, hey, you've been raising your voice too loudly for the last few days, and you say, you know what, I'm just gonna work on that. You do a self check, like, hey, have I been raising my voice? Was it with good reason, or was it because I just felt like screaming at the first person that came near me?
Yes.
Like, do you do that self-reflection? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, y'all give very
have a real conversation. The answer is yes. He can't answer that because he already. Let me lower my voice. It's not, I'm yelling at you. He can't answer that because he already said, which more power to him. I'm happy for him. Him and his wife doesn't argue. Me and my wife have arguments. To me, that's, I won't say a normal relationship. I'm gonna say it. Marriages have arguments. Show me one that don't. I'm gonna question it, but I'm not because that's their house. But in my house, we argue. And to answer your question, I do have to self-check myself. I have to go in the bathroom and look myself in the mirror. Damn, my wife just said something. Is she right? Do I need to self-evaluate? And that's a true statement. Yes, it happens. That's the short answer.
And that's what I'm saying. And in those moments where you find, like I'm saying, in those moments where you find yourself like, yo, like, you know, even though she said what she said, and I may agree or disagree to one degree or the next, I'm still holding my ground. And that may continue does that even continue? Or do you just say, you know, I'm going to acquiesce just because if I don't acquiesce, it's going to be an ongoing issue because, I mean, that stance is maybe too hard.
So again, so that's why I'm
talking to Otis. I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful, but you are living a perfect existence. So me questioning you is almost pointless. Can I just talk to Otis? Otis has the answers I'm looking for.
I'm not living a perfect existence. The problem is that you're missing it because you have a disdain for me.
I don't have a disdain for you. I'm listening. I'm actually hearing out what you have to say, but I'm asking.
I said a couple of words. You already jumped in. Relax.
I thought that's what we do here.
So again, so when you want to try to correct her, like I said before, and it's a part that you clearly missed, the relationship is there and then it's her. So when you want to try to correct, you are hurting the relationship first before you correct her. And this is a part that you're not understanding. This is a part that most men don't understand because they want to be, I've got the big dick. You got to listen to me and only me. And they don't think that they woman is smart enough or intelligent enough to see they back and have they back and say, hey, babe, you need to work on this and just take it in and say, all right, let me listen. I mean, figure it out. You want to just say, wow, I'm yelling because you didn't pick up the shirt. For what?
That's not what I'm asking you, sir. Like that's a basic understanding of the conversation. Like I said, you mentioned that if I as a man decide to lash out at my woman, I would destroy the relationship before I got to her.
Correct.
I asked you then, when she lashes out in the other direction, does she get to the relationship first or does she get to me directly? And you told me she gets to me directly.
Correct. That's how you
which is, I feel like is a weird situation. So how does she get to me without getting through the relationship?
Because you are the man. You are the leader. You're supposed to take all of the blunt. Weight.
I'm listening.
Weight is meant for shoulders, not hips. So you bear the blunt of the relationship on your shoulders if you're trying to be that leader. If you don't want her to lead, and then it's the other way around. But because it sounds like you want to be the one that's leading your household, that's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong, but if you're attempting to be the leader, then the weight of everything is on your shoulders. So it ain't nothing in between you. You gotta carry everything. I got it, and that's how you get her to follow, because she's following all of your examples of success as you go through the steps.
What's your background?
As in what?
As in your career, like what have you done up to this point? Like where did you start? Because I want to understand, like my career path has been in IT. So to me, mitigation and problem solving above almost all else. Right? So when you say I want to, talk to my wife and then I want to deal with her with soft gloves because I want to get through this rough patch and not damage the relationship and keep it intact, I understand what you're saying. But my question is now, I know that if the longer I keep a server up and running, the more degraded the parts get. I have to do maintenance at some point. It will have to be shut down and then brought back up. Just like a computer, just like your car, just like any other thing, you have to do maintenance. When does that maintenance happen for you as the vanguard, dealing with all of the blows? Your shield is up and eating all of her anguish and her pain, and that's fine. I get it. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what the shield is designed for, but it must be repaired at some point. When is that point? In that point, she must then acquiesce, stop there, cause a ceasefire, stop throwing rocks, and help you redesign or repolish the armor, or give you the time to get the armor back up to spec so we can deal with the next barrage that comes down the pipeline. Whether that's a crisis in the household, your child going into the hospital, her going into the hospital, you being sick, you as a person, you need that time as well. And what I see is that men in general in marriages almost don't get that. They have to sacrifice that, like that part of themselves, so that the family can have, or at least that's like, again, I'm not saying that it is, I'm just telling you what it sounds like. And
again, I showed you in real time that I got my cup of water, but
I don't feel like that's I'm not mad at it. If that's what you consider, if that brings you joy and regenerates your battery, fine. But what I'm telling you is, I personally don't see that as.
You have to learn how to. I didn't say a word.
Listen, you keep talking about a cup of water. I heard you. She brought you the cup. You said I wanted a cup of water. She brought it to you. You're trying to relate that to the fact that she's using this moment to revitalize you and bring you something that you wanted.
Exactly. So therefore, that's my repair, my nourishment. Her loving me, giving me love, hugs, kisses, understanding, all that is replenishing my armor in real time. This whole idea that you gotta shut down like you're a fucking server is not realistic. This whole idea that I gotta come home and decompress for 10 minutes is not realistic. You, throughout the day, when you're going to sleep, when you speak into your woman, she speaks life into you. It's gonna be your replenishment of repairing whatever this ideology, because we got to start looking at ourselves like nano, and that it repairs itself. I started off in construction, working on a ladder that I never even knew how to get on, and working my way into owning my own construction company. And trust me, I went through a lot of problem solving. I did with a lot of people that's very similar to your forward thinking of one horse blinded thinking. But I'll let you speak to Otis, because maybe you can relate to Otis more, because for whatever reason, when you see me, you don't see the truth. Then that's fine.
Like I said, I listened to what you had to say. It's just, again, it almost sounds like you're not being genuine when you say, just by receiving this small token of gratitude, that, hey, everything's okay and my shield is fully repaired for the next, hey, what the f is going on? And her going through whatever. I'm not saying that happens. I don't know. Again, I don't live in your house, but I know for a majority of men out there, generalizing it, most men kind of go through these sort of things where your girl will come in the house, she's had a bad day in the street, and you're dealing with the repercussions of that. And that's part of it, right?
No,
That's part of it. She goes to takes the kids to a doctor's appointment, things didn't really go her way, or whatever the case may be. Now she's upset.
Black, can I please say this for real? You said you wanted to talk to me, so let me talk to you. Your whole assessment of marriage is not correct. It's not. And just hear me out. And I do respect where you're coming from. You're coming from your experience, and you're coming from the pain that you endured in your previous relationships, because you did share that with us, and I appreciate you doing that for real. Because I remember you was on the panel a few weeks ago. I understand that. So I know where this is coming from. You're being too analytical. The marriage is a fluid situation. The water example for him works for him. My situation in relationship to that would be, babe, your bacon and boiled egg ready, after we just had a argument or a disagreement the night before. That just let me know that she over it. Or I make the first move. Instead of, because my wife can be a little feisty, and I have to make the first move a lot of the times to apologize, because I believe in not going to bed mad with my wife, because I like to spoon her. She don't believe that. When she get mad, she mad. So I got to make that move most of the time. Not because I want to spoon her, because I want to spoon her so I can wake up and all that shit is gone. It's a fluidity. When I want to stand my ground because I'm a man and I'm trying to prove a point, yeah, it won't be spooning at night. That's the reality of it. But we're going to get back to the spooning because we still here. It's been since 1998. So it's the fluidity. The weekends is hers. She sets the dates where we going. Tomorrow is 420. It fell on a Saturday. Weed is legal here. I'm getting fucked up tomorrow. That's what we doing. Our whole day is going to different festivals. But prior to that, she picks the events. She just let me know what the dress code is. That's how the fluidity in our marriage works. That's what keeps the feistiness going. It's different in his situation, but you're looking at it at an analytical situation, and it can't be. We're not computers. It's fluidity. Sometimes I got to concede to your point because you got to pick your battles. It's just not worth it. It's not. It's not. Because I see the bigger picture. Let me deal with that. And as a man, you're going to heal in the process of you still doing what you're doing. You're going to heal. You don't have time to sit there as a man to heal. That never happens. You got to be in motion in that marriage and in real life as you heal. That's the reality of it. It may sound corny, but that's the reality of it. And I hope you understand what I'm saying. You need to just, I'm not trying to be funny. I promise you, I'm praying for you. I want you to meet you, that right woman that's gonna just make you be who you need to be, and vice versa. For real. I want that for you.
No, the reality. So basically what I take from this, Otis, I'm saying, because of the way I think, and it's never going to change because of the role of the work I do. I enjoy what I do. I like to be analytical. I like to break things down. I like to figure out how to prevent the issue from reoccurring by setting up processes or putting things in place. It's just the way it is.
Got you. And
so you're asking me to change that mindset to accommodate one aspect of my entire life is a little bit troubling, because it works very well for keeping my daughter safe. It works very well with my household. It works very well with my employment. Why, and all of a sudden, in love, in the relationship, I'm going to think different. I'm going to do something outside of my norm. I'm not. So maybe at this juncture, and I'm not knocking anybody who currently is married. Again, more power to you, more power to Sharon. I wish you gentlemen the best of luck. I don't want to see any man fall on the sword of divorce. I want you to make it to the end. 80, 90 years old, gray, kissing each other on the porch, all that fly shit. But for me, that may not be a thing that can happen because of the way I think. I'm going to
No,
need a
I'm
plan.
right there. There's a woman out there that's analytical like you. They out there. I don't know where they are, but you just got
And
to
that's
find
the
her.
problem.
There's an analytical woman out there, but you got to be out there. You got to do what you got to do. You're gonna run across some, come on, man. You know how it go. You won't find her until you find her. But
So
there's an
again,
analytical woman that fits your needs. You both are gonna mesh. She thinks like you. Come on now, she's out there. So, but yeah,
see the pro-
you're gonna be fine.
nah. Otis, understand the problem of all of that is when you're analytical, you're gonna want assurances to keep it from happening again. If they cannot be assured or guaranteed, things gonna fall apart a little bit real quick. Especially when you're like me, we not BSing. If we implemented the fix and the fix don't work, we got to come up with another one real quick, or we cutting ties.
Well,
Got all day.
That's what I was saying. He wanna gamble without the
right. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not going. It's not how it works.
You gotta have skin in the game. If you want a long-lasting relationship to work, you got to have skin in the game. Or it's not gonna work. This is
I've
why
acquiesced. One ain't for me.
This is why I say it's crazy. I guess my voice it bothers you a little bit. Let me welcome the verbal assassin. Good day. Well, good evening, beautiful.
Good evening, fellas. How you doing?
How are you?
You
How
know,
are
I
you, brother?
really enjoy a man's build. I really do. But sometimes I think that men can say things and you're talking about women, and there are times when you need to hear a woman's voice because we are the women, we are the wives, we are experiencing husbands, and I am a widow, right? So I think that it's very, very simple. What needs to be done, what men need to do, husbands need to do, is simply what the Bible says you need to do, right? Because a lot of men come up here and they talk about the Bible. They want to spit Bible verses at women, but you don't want to intake those Bible verses that are meant for you. You are supposed to treat your wife as your own body, which means that however you want to be treated, however you want to feel, that's how you should treat your wife. She's not a computer. She's not an analytical process, or she's not something you put codes in. You have to treat her like a human being, just like you're a human being. You have to see her as a person. That's what she needs. That's all that she wants.
When I say, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
And
When I say analyze someone,
and before you go, I'm gonna welcome somebody else to the stage, and you got it. Don't worry, Black. I know my voice annoys you a little bit, but you're gonna have your chance to speak your mind. Trust me. Welcome to the show, GBG, Lieutenant General. Good day to you, sir.
What's going on? I appreciate you.
What's up? What's up?
Go ahead, Black guy, speak your mind, and then we're gonna bring GBG into the thought process. Was you watching any of it, or you want to catch up?
Well, I gotta catch up. I just finished a stream like a little while ago.
Awesome.
So
why is
when I
that
say
so difficult though?
analyzing,
Why can't you just treat a woman like a human being with feelings and emotions and a real person, and not a toaster and refrigerator that's programmed like a robot? You push a button or you say a word or you yell a word and she's supposed to just, acquiesce to it. That's just unrealistic. And when you say built like a conquering king, that there should be guarantees. There are absolutely no guarantees in life at all. There's nothing you can do in this life, regardless of what it is, that there's going to be a guarantee. You can ride your ass through a fast food restaurant and there's no guarantee that your burger is going to be what you want it to be. So why would you expect another autonomous human being to give you some type of guarantee? That's not real life.
because
And
that
the
same
expectation of that is what sets you up for failure and makes you disappointed. People are fluid. People feel what they feel. They go through things. Women go through shit just like you. We're human beings. Treat women like human beings. Have empathy for her feelings, just like you want her to have them for yours. And then you can maybe possibly have a successful relationship. But when you treat a woman like a commodity, like a toaster, you're gonna have a problem. Yeah, she's gonna glitch every single time.
What's your thoughts, Black?
Okay. So when I say analyze, I'm looking for your mannerisms. I'm looking to learn you as the person that you are. What sets you off? What gives you a bad day? What gives you a good day? What makes you smile? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? So either I can help you to assist in navigating those things, which would be my insurance. That's my guarantee. This is what a woman would want from me. She wants to guarantee that I'm always going to be there to help her through the good and the bad times, the ups and the downs. And I'm willing to do that. But in order to do that, I have to first learn who you are. What makes you tick? If I send you on this trip, are you loyal? Are you going to go on this girl trip and not cheat on me? Because I know that, or because I believe that, or because you told me to believe that of you.
You can only believe it.
And I can
But
only
that's the
know if I
point.
understand who you are. So I have
But
to
you can
analyze. I
only
must
believe
watch.
it. But you have to understand that you can only believe that she won't, because you trust her. You can't guarantee what another person is gonna do. People, and especially when you're in relationship with someone and you're in it for a long time, people change because life makes you change.
So I'm
And so
continuously
what people
analyzing.
do in marriages is they grow together, they adjust together. But if you have built the foundation that you were supposed to build, and you've built a friendship and a true understanding of the core of that person, then you just you change together. You accept what comes. Nobody's perfect. Women are not perfect at all. And I feel that you men expect women to be some perfect beings who never have a misstep, who never get complacent, who never get tired, who never want something different, who don't get bored. You niggas be boring sometimes. Y'all get boring to us. And we get boring to you. You know what commitment is? It's something that you wake up every day fortifying. That's what it is. You have to decide every day that you're going to stay committed. I don't know, Aaron. I don't know why your eyes are going to the back of your head, nigga. Because I don't know if you've ever been married. I have. So let me tell you what it is. When you decide to commit to someone, you commit to that person. All right? And that is a choice that you make every day. You decide that I am going to stay committed to this person, whether they upset me today or not. I am going to continue to love this person. I'm going to continue to see who they are on the inside, even when they're not particularly pleasing to me this Wednesday. You give your partner grace, and forgiveness is what keeps marriages going. You have to have forgiveness, an extra amount of it, because we're human beings and we mess up. Marriages are not perfect. They're hard as work. Okay? And the ones that are good, those are the ones that the people who are in them work the hardest at. This is not no easy road. I don't know why y'all are looking for easy. Easy is unrealistic.
Ma'am, I'm
for the
sorry.
shit
I
that
think
matters.
every man on this panel understands exactly what the
No, you don't
commitment of
sound like
marriage
you
is and what it
understand, though. You
entails.
don't sound like you understand. So just go ahead
I
and sound
understand
like
what
you
a
understand,
commitment
because
is.
you
I
don't
understand what
sound
it is
like you
to sit down
understand.
and bear in and say, I'm going to go through this, good or bad, indifferent. Even when I don't want to be here, even when I want to give up, I'm still going to show up and do it. I know what that is. I think every man here knows what that is.
Not true.
So which one of us doesn't know what that is?
You
to
don't.
show up and do what you're supposed to, even when you don't want to do it. Which one of you doesn't understand what that is?
You.
What you mean?
You don't understand it.
Stop it, fam. Like, again, you're being disingenuous. And I have integrity, so I know exactly what it is to show up and do exactly what you want to do, you're supposed to do, even when no one's looking. So don't hit me with that. Don't hit me with that.
It's not true, because we was
challenging my integrity, and I feel that's a little bit personal.
That's
So
something.
do you think that you're
I got him, Verb. So that's something
Okay.
that you're gonna have to work on in your integrity and how you feel my tone or my words is making. But listen to my words. You was asking how can that woman give you time to heal something, and me and Otis gave you two different versions of the same advice.
And I accepted your answer and said that for me, it is not. I'm not going to get married. I am prone, because of who I am, to be single forever. Understood.
So we should change the conversation with all due respect, because I do respect Black, but he just said he's not going to get married. So why are we trying to convince him otherwise?
No, we ain't
That
trying
part.
to get him. No, so this is what we need
A
to.
verbal
This is what we
assassin.
need.
Not me.
That part.
This is what we need young men to
Otis.
do. We need them to be honest with themselves. It
I
says,
am being honest with myself.
Jesus Christ.
You're not being honest with who I tell you I am.
Again, again, you asked us, right? So who's here is not going to such and such, and we said you. And then now, when I say you, and I recognize that yes, it is you that do not understand how to be married, you got mad because I said it. But now you gonna say your damn self that yes, I'm not meant to be married because the way how I think. The problem is y'all get mad when somebody actually see y'all.
Do you not think that staying single comes with no difficulty? Do you think I don't have to understand what that comes with?
So therefore,
Break that down for me. How do you think I'm so much like I'm elated? Like, oh, cool. I don't got to deal with being married, having someone to take care of, and someone to take care of me. I've lost out on this opportunity to build my future with a partner. How do you think? I have to accept the negative that comes with being single as well, sir. Both sides.
Hey, so accept it. I don't give a shit if you accept it.
Okay, so then what are you talking about? I don't know what it is to take on a commitment. I'm committed to this.
What I'm trying to explain to you. Do not come up here and say, hey, Sharon, your advice is wrong because such and such. You don't give a fuck about.
I never said that. I said I disagree.
You're gonna change, so you're gonna have to listen. You're either gonna have to change your philosophy, or you are not gonna be able to get the results of whatever it is that you want. That is it. It is simple as that. You gotta.
By the way, I only came up here because Anya told me it was okay. Okay, Anya Bracey said it was okay. Okay.
And sometimes these men, they just don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth from me. I don't know why.
Well,
I don't know what I did to him. He raged quick.
He did he? Damn, no. He didn't rage quit, did he?
Yes, he did.
Damn.
Maybe it was because of Aaron's faces. Aaron, why are you making these faces?
This is when I listen. I'm intently trying to understand.
Yeah, but they're the faces though. That's the thing. The eyes popping out your head is a problem. What's going on, honey?
Because I think a lot and I'm an overthinker. So sometimes people say things, I'm like, don't, because I might blur something out and I get in trouble. So I have to be careful. So that's why my faces are like that. Because in my mind, I'm saying a response, but I'm like, don't say that. That's gonna get you in trouble. So I'm just trying to stay out of trouble.
Have you been married?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
And I didn't know you were a widow or verbal assassin. So my apologies. I didn't know that. So I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. It was extremely rough. It's really hard to lose somebody that you feel like is your literal part of your body. You know, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Like seriously, that was so difficult to get through. I thought I would never get through it. And it's not something that leaves you ever. It's just something that you just learn to cope with your feelings, and it just becomes a part of who you are. And you live your life that way with that trauma.
And I hope Blackie does come back, because I'm really not attacking the man, really. I'm really not. I'm just recognizing who he is and what he says. He's just upset that I recognize it. Because hopefully he could get the healness that he needs. Hopefully these conversations do help him in some kind of sense. It is what it is, but hopefully he'll come back.
But some people do want to be single, and I will say this, Sharon, and everybody on the panel and the chat listening and the cloud watchers. Listen, I never want to do it again. Not only because of what the dating pool looks like at this point, and I don't want to deal with that foolishness, but also because I know who I am. And I know that I don't want to be dictated to by anyone. I want to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. I want to spend what I want to spend. I just want to do what I want to do. And I understand that when you are in a marriage, you cannot do that. So it's better for me to know who I am and be single and enjoy my life, which I am very much enjoying, than to put who I know I am onto somebody else and then make them miserable because I can't adjust to that. And that is clarity of who you are. So people who understand who they are and know that they cannot really function in a marriage in a way that's going to make themselves or the other person happy should absolutely stay single. I don't have a problem with man or woman staying single. What I do have a problem with is people attempting to fit themselves into a box that they just don't fit in. Marriage is not for everyone because you have to sacrifice a certain part of yourself to make that relationship successful. And I am not willing to do that. So I stay single.
What's your thoughts? Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
That marriage be for everybody. Bad marriages, good marriages, in between marriages. It's for everybody. If they want to. You look, you have it. I don't know why we sitting there acting like marriage means good, meaning that's the only thing you're gonna get out of it. Hey, I'm married. That means by default we think you have a good marriage. No, you might have a trash marriage, and that's an option. So I don't like the presented theory of that marriage default equal good, because that's not what it is.
So because I think the reason why the marriage default of good, because most people want to get into successfully good, healthy relationships, and that is usually represented by marriage. Having the house, kids, married, get the kids out, get old together. I mean, Black said it perfectly. He said he hoped that me and Otis get old. Well, Otis don't got no hair to get gray, but he wants to get all gray together, stand on the beach, be retired, and just be chilling. That is the ideal of marriage, is to make it through at the end. So that's why people look at it successfully.
And more realistically, I please add on to that real quick. It starts off corny, the love, the commitment, all that good stuff. But as you get there, the more you into it, it more turns into I really do want to grow old with you. I want you to take care of me, and I want to take care of you. We're going to take care of each other as we get older. It gets less about the sex and more about the intimacy of just being around each other. I want to wake up with this woman by me, period.
See, when y'all do stuff like that, right?
But it's the truth, though. It's the truth.
See, so
sounds corny, but it's the
Sounds
truth.
like 90s
so
R&B.
it's not the truth.
It's the truth.
It's not the truth. It's
Wow.
it's your perspective. So there are some people that believe
It's my truth. It's my truth.
Now, ain't no my truth. You're not gonna do that. That's your experience. So
that's my truth.
No,
but go ahead. Go ahead.
So what some people do is, oh no, in my marriage we gotta have sex every other day. I need it. Ain't no, oh, you don't care about the sex as much anymore. You're building. No. There are some marriages that is what drives it. And then there are some marriages where that ain't big to us. And there are some marriages where, going out every Friday or once a month on a date is important to keep it fresh. And there are some like we know each other well enough. We don't need to do that. There are many differences in marriages. And we come on here and give one blanketed ways to do things while saying, well, we don't need to box stuff in. And we do all this boxing.
No, but I didn't hear that one time out of all those marriages that you named. I did not hear a bad marriage.
I'm not talking about bad marriage right now.
And that's why, because the reason why we started having the conversation just now, you're saying why we're not talking about the bad marriages as well.
That's not what I said.
That's what I thought I heard. Oh, did you hear the same thing or just me?
I swear he be spinning narratives, bro. Again, I'm not even mad at you, Sharon. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. But this is what I be talking about. That's not what he said.
What he said. You heard him. What did he say?
I didn't even hear what he said, to be honest with you. But the fact that he explains is not what he said, you need to then say, okay, then please re-explain what you said so I have a better understanding. You just run with the narrative that you create, and that's why I have an issue.
I didn't run.
That's why I keep rage quitting as, because like you don't hear when the person says no, I disagree, I don't agree with what you just stated, let me correct you. Or even if they say no and they have to agree, correct you, you don't even take the time to hear what they said. You just run with, oh, well, anyway, back to what I was saying. What?
Well,
how is it a genuine conversation then?
Well, that's not what just happened just now. So you got this whole situation in your head.
I'm happy that we avoided it from getting there. So I'm done. I'm gonna mute myself. Go
ahead. Anyway, hey, Aaron, what did you say?
So we speak to marriages as if it's the good,
right?
You can have bad marriages so marriages, the top of the line, bottom of the line. There's a lot more range on marriage. We keep speaking as, oh, I'm married. That means good. No, that does not. We don't know. And so we only want, when people say, oh, some people shouldn't get married. How are you determining that? Because the marriage was not good. So you're saying ID marriage must be good for you to be married. And the answer to that is no.
No. So I was correct. So no. So yes, most people stay in relationships that is good because it's good for your health. It's good for your mind. Most people don't stay with other people that's going to be detrimental to them. And if you're in a marriage and it's not going good, it's going to be detrimental to your health because you need your partner to be good. It's just like what Otis said. You want to spoon them at the end of the night. You want to grow. Oh, it's not all about these other things that when we have these conversations, I better get it 4 times a week. If I don't, I'm leaving. It ain't about that bullshit. So built like a black, we don't understand.
No. Let me make sure I understand what you just said. Are you saying if a guy tell you, look, in my marriage, I want to make sure that we're having intercourse 4 or 5 times a week because that's what I need. You're gonna say, then don't get married?
No, I'm gonna say that's not
realistic.
realistic.
I didn't ask you. No, I didn't ask you. Sharon said it ain't about. So I'm willing to hear your answer after his. I'm willing to hear your answer after his, but he made the statement. So I want to see if that's what he's saying.
What I would tell that man, I say, hey, you're gonna have to marry a hoe.
Oh my God. This is what, go ahead, Otis. You got it. This is what we're doing.
I had forgot about. I kind of drifted off a little bit because y'all my attention span, which y'all niggas be talking about, is this. I'm so sorry, but marriage is about sacrifice. It's about sacrifice for the other person. It's about putting them first every day. And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't be married. That's all that I mean. I don't understand what's going on here.
Let me help you, Verbal, right? So you are projecting on what you think is right or wrong or what people
No, but who's talking to me? I don't know who's talking to me. Aaron, who's never been married?
I can't even finish my sentence.
But you've never been married.
I let you finish your sentence.
But you've never been married, so you can't tell me something about something that you've never fucking done.
So
I've dated, I've married, I've gone through struggle, and I've lost a husband, and I've had to deal with that too. You haven't done any of that, so you can't tell me about marriage, baby. You can't.
So
you can talk, which is what you want to do. So I'm gonna let you do that, but you can't tell me what it is to be married because you've never done it.
I can tell you,
and that's what's diabolical about it. Unmarried people who've never been married, who are afraid to dip their toes in the deep end of the pool, thinking that they have something to say. That's diabolical.
And what you got to say
is nasty work, baby. It's nasty work.
What you got to say is you was married, you're not married anymore, and you're not.
I'm widow. Hello. You've never been. You've never been. So why are you talking? If you don't care, then why are you talking about it? Why?
Why are you talking? You can't.
Because I've been. Because I have been and you haven't.
I care less what you've done.
Exactly. That's why what you say don't fucking matter because you don't know what you're talking about. You're afraid to even put your toe in the motherfucking deep end of the pool. You won't even dip it in the shallow pool, Aaron. So what you talking about right now? You won't even dip it in the shallow pool, and you think you're gonna teach me something?
Who said I was?
Get married to someone, give everything, have children with them, and then lose them out of no fucking where, and then we can have a conversation, baby. You can't tell me nothing about this here shit.
I can tell you you're dumb.
You can tell me dumb shit.
No,
you're right. You can tell me dumb shit. That's what you can tell me.
I can tell you.
But baby, nothing you say matters because you're too pussy to even do the shit. You're afraid of women. You're afraid of commitment. You're afraid of giving yourself. You can't tell me shit in this bitch about this shit. You can't.
Please have one mic, please.
It's ridiculous what you're telling. Don't tell me nothing about me or my experience or what I'm talking about because you don't know. You haven't had it. You haven't had it.
Can we have one mic, please?
It's ridiculous for people to talk to people who've never even had the balls to do it. You haven't even had the balls to do it.
I'm not asking about having the balls to do it. I'm not. What you said was why you think, and what you said, they should not get married, as if you get to determine if somebody else get married or not. You get no say.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think that a person who knows who they are and knows what they can and cannot give to a marriage should get married if they know they cannot give what is required for marriage? Do you think that they should just do it because y'all somehow all of a sudden in 2024 are so gung-ho about marriage when you've never been in the history of y'all's demographic? Have never been gung-ho about marriage. So now all of a sudden in 2024, you think that somebody who knows what they cannot give when they know what marriage is about should just do it and ruin another person's life and break another person's heart? Is that what you think? Or should they know who they are and decide to back out because they know what it requires and they can't give it? What is more humane? You just drag somebody through some shit when you know your heart ain't in it? Is that what you're saying, Aaron?
Let him at least answer. Let him get at least 30 seconds, at least.
Okay, but
Bare
this
minimum,
is
at
okay.
least.
I will, but this is ridiculous.
All right, let
But
him
go
get
ahead.
a chance to talk. Thank you, Verbal. Go ahead.
She asked a bunch of different questions. She wasn't able to be concise. So the answer to your question is people can get married for whatever the hell the reason that they want to get married. I could care less. Now, if somebody say I want to get married because this person rich, I want to marry, go right ahead and go ahead and do it. And if they say I want to marry somebody that's broke because I want to get with somebody before they get money because I want them to believe that I was there for them before, go ahead and do it. I could care less. What I'm not going to determine is how other people marriages should be, as if I can tell other people how their marriage can be, because I'm not doing it for them. Now, you can be married 100 million times if you want, but you only can talk about the 100 million times you was married to that person. To give blanketed statements like these people should not get married. No, you get to have bad marriages too. You can have good marriages, bad marriage.
But okay.
And last time I checked,
but y'all are always on your panels talking about crying and whining about women initiating divorces, though. You're always crying and whining about women initiating divorces. So why would you want women or men to go into marriages just for the hell of it? It's a very serious thing.
Okay, leave it right there. Go ahead. Go ahead, Aaron. Answer the question.
The marriage is not a very serious thing. Marriage can be a very
I'm done. I'm done, Sharon. I'll talk to you. He just said all I need to know. Marriage is not serious. So there's nothing else to talk about. I will talk to y'all later.
Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of this dummy. I'm about sick of this stuff with these people. I'm going to stop playing these games with people. I'm going to tell you the simple answer. People can get married for whatever they want. Okay, so if they want to get married for dumb, Sharon, I'm gonna get married because she had red hair. You know what? You can't stop them from getting married if they want to. Is that fact or not?
It's a fact.
Oh, it's a fact. So see, sitting here and saying I'm done when somebody's speaking facts shows you that that's their emotional response, and it's cool because I'm for the entertainment tonight. I'm feeling very entertaining tonight, and I'm fine with it. We can have that. Because I'm in the mood. She called me the N-word a bunch of times. I don't like that. So I'm not going to be nice to these people calling me these names all the time. I'm not going to be nice. It's a little ridiculous sometimes. Now, I don't really get mad because I laugh at everything, but I'm going to have a little fun too, Sharon. I'm so sorry that she believes because she was married. She not no more. And now she said, I'm not going to get married again because I know who I am. You know you want to do whatever you want to do, and don't want to answer to nobody, right? Cool, good for you. You can actually get married and do that too. I bet you didn't know that. I know. Woo.
Hey, what's up, Lauren Mack? What's your thoughts?
I came to troll Aaron.
Fuck up in 2024.
Yo. God damn, they got you already, Lauren. That was quick, fast.
Yep. I came to control Aaron.
I don't know what you did to him, Lord, but he didn't want to hear you talk. Lord have mercy.
Man.
You know what's funny, Sharon? Nah.
Shout out to Sway Producer with the $1.99. No, Aaron, I will save you for a different Friday. he had plans for you that you didn't know about clearly. The super mayor for $5. The most people overstay relationship past expiration date because of the time they put in. We got the petty GBGville. Drop Lauren. And also, we got Tony Golden with the $4.99 super sticker. Appreciate you. Support your host. Now, why
Appreciate you, Tony. Appreciate you, Tony Golden.
Why
Appreciate
did
you.
you bother Lauren like this? Somebody going to save her. You know
Don't
that.
nobody give no fuck about no Lauren. Listen here. You know what's funny? I set up on this panel and just did a show with you in this same stream, right?
Your face. You wasn't asking me a question. You asked me a question.
I just set up here and did this stream with you today. And your cousin literally got up on this panel and talked about he's never seen no unruly women on your channel.
Oh, he said that? Oh, I wasn't
He
in.
came. We just had a bitch.
Hold on.
We just had a woman. Hold
on. What unruly woman did you see? I didn't hear no unruly woman today.
A word?
Talking about?
A word. We just had a bald head, stank ass bitch come up here and act a fucking donkey to somebody who's never cursed out somebody, who's never showed disrespect to nobody in this space, or nothing, has never done it. And she act a complete fucking donkey. Which is the crazy part. I would expect the bitch to come up here and cuss my ass out. It would have been all fair game. But for her to come up here and do that, and then your cousin to be on this panel for 3 hours, talking about he's never seen it done on your fucking show?
He ain't see it. He wasn't here.
Hey, that nigga always disappeared at the right time. That nigga can stand on everything. That nigga can stand on everything, but something he don't want to see. Something he don't want to see. That nigga is delusional.
Oh my!
So then what I need you to do, I need you to clip that shit and send that to that nigga so he can be informed.
Okay, I'll make
Because
sure.
you let this nigga run around like a chicken with his head fucking cut off.
No
Shout out
problem.
to the motherfucking panel. Y'all woke me up out my sleep too, because I was in this bitch sleep with it on. But I heard that loudmouth bitch up here.
God damn.
And I just had to come up here. Shout out to Lauren Mack. Don't come back because I'm gonna kick you again.
Make sure you bring her back. All right. Stop being like that. Oh my goodness.
I have a serious question though. Listen, and I know my age is coming out. I know it's fine. I'm going to live in that. I know this is generation. I guess it's a generational thing, and it's probably just a space, and it's probably don't even mean anything. But I'm old school. What is it with the fluidity of this word of calling women bitches? It kind of makes my skin crawl. I don't know if it's entertainment value or not. It's more prevalent in this. When I say, let me be more specific. I heard it more in this generation. They address women as brothers or bros, and they say bitches.
Damn.
That irks the shit out of me. Again, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. My daughter, 28. I don't have any other kids out here, but can this generation explain that to me?
I'm not sure.
I'll tell you this.
What generation is speaking to? Go ahead.
I mean, well, whoever uses that term, like, again, all due respect to Bransville, he uses it a lot. That's part of his. I don't know. I'm not finished. I'm not passing the excursions, but he does say it.
So here's what I can tell you. I think, as opposed to generations of this generation, I think if you're a millennial to a certain degree and beyond that, you don't give words as much power anymore. I don't think we do that as much.
Hey, yo, could y'all hear me?
Like, I'm not saying that we don't give any words any power. I just don't think we do it as much. It's not as, so for a woman to call another woman a bitch, or for a man to call another woman a bitch at this day and age, because it's so prevalent in rap, it's so prevalent in media, it's just like, okay, whatever. Just like if I call another man a nigga, it's just like, whatever. Nobody really cares.
So you saying that nobody really cares about words, but you rage quit every time me and you have a conversation?
Nah, that's not what I said. See, there you go, putting words in my mouth again. What I said was, in this generation, I don't think they give words as much credence. What you were doing was attacking my character when I told you what my character was.
Is that not using words? That's not using words?
Anyway, so I get back to what I was saying.
But also, I didn't assassinate your character. I said exactly what you said.
I said, I didn't say you assassinated my character. I said you attacked my character. When I told you I had integrity, you said you don't have integrity. I said that I understand what a commitment is. She said you don't understand what a commitment is. What do you mean? I understand what a commitment is. I understand that if I commit to someone for the rest of my life, that means even through the good and the bad, when it sucks, when I want to quit, when I hate her, when I love her, it doesn't matter. I'm there because I gave my word. I understand what that means. Like I said, I think every man on this panel understands what a commitment is. You make commitments to your job. You make commitments to your family. You make commitments to your kids. You make commitments to a lot of things in life based on your word.
No, Sharon, we're not going back down this path. We shifted off of this earlier for a reason.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm tired of proving people wrong. It gets tiring, Aaron. Tired. What up, Unlikely? What's your thoughts?
First off, yo, did y'all hear me?
No, we not. No. Oh, Lee, is you about to answer Otis' question? Because I don't want to bypass it.
Hold up, could y'all hear me though? I just want to make sure.
Yes, we can hear you good.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Aaron. Answer the question. Why do this generation call women beautiful, intelligent, talented, and
No. So I don't use that word. I don't do it, right? But I'm not opposed to anybody else doing it because that's their lingo.
I got you.
That's how some men talk. And if we're not gonna stop women from saying the N-word, because to me, that's the epitome of saying the B word. Ain't no woman should be calling you the N-word.
You think that's the come on?
You saying
that, Ayo? Come on, Ayo. Did you just say that? Come on, General.
Listen.
I 100% agree with him. Yes, he said.
You don't want me to call her the B word. Don't call me the N word.
So
what's up with you? What's up with you, Otis? You good? Yeah. Well,
yeah, I'm good. No,
how can you not understand that simple concept for some people? Not saying for everyone, but
I got you. Everybody got their standards, but nigga versus bitch ass nigga, that's two separate things. I'm not trying to move or change the conversation, but the word nigga compared to bitch.
You're adding context, and that's perfectly acceptable, sir. That's not what we're speaking about, too. I don't think women should be calling men the N-word. What's up, my nigga? Y'all, that's not appropriate, in my opinion. However, we not in the business of, policing their language and how they want to communicate. So when a guy go, me and my B, that's how they talk. That's how he talk. That's how he talk. If we not going to stop them from saying this nonsense that they do, or when they, bro, what up, bro, and all that other stuff, no, they shouldn't be doing that either. However, that's how the stuff is moving, going on. It is what it is. If guys want to communicate, that's how they call a chick that word, and they mean it in the way that they do. We're not stopping no guys from having the freedom to express themselves. If we not stopping nobody else from doing it. Absolutely not.
Hey, Lauren,
I think I got a PhD in this topic right here.
Before you go,
I got a doctorate degree.
You so do. You so do.
I wanted to get Lauren Mack actually in there. This is her first time on here. And you was being all rough with Lauren. Right. What's up, Lauren Mack? Do you call your
wrong man? Things she gonna get booted again.
Do you call your man nigga, Lauren?
No.
She a fucking lie. She a lie.
Wow.
She a lie.
Don't do it.
Wow.
She not lying. My girl never called me the N-word either. That's why.
I said Lauren. What's wrong with y'all? What's going on?
Call me the N-word,
y'all believe in that Project Gangster right there. I can't believe this.
I have never.
All right.
I do notice that when I'm in a relationship, I use their government name. I don't do nicknames, pet names.
And you don't do pet names?
Lame ass, man.
Oh,
hold on,
I'm gonna call you your whole first name.
This ain't funny hour. We don't want to hear your little jokes, your little ad-lib jokes.
We don't want you to be a vegan, but we got to put up with it.
Yes, you do. I just ate a full thing of cucumbers. Thank you. I appreciate it. I eat my water. The general, he drinks his. I eat my water. So, Lauren, what do you call him, bro? What'd you say?
No, I just say their name. Whatever the name is, I say the full name.
And do you accept pet names?
Like, I'm not really a fan of it.
Like, that's my bitch right there. Ooh, that's my bitch, Lauren Mack. That would be okay?
Pet names are so corny, though. I don't even like baby. Like, bae. It's just.
No, none of that.
No. You can call me a nickname. Like I've had L or Low or stuff like that, but I've never babe and sweetie and
You're my sweet thing. So why do you think, Lauren Mack, why do you think this as Otis put it, this younger generation is so easy to call their boyfriends my nigga, and the men are so easy to call the woman my bitch? Why is that?
ooh.
No, you didn't frame that correctly. Not my bitch. Just easily just
Call a woman a
fluently
bitch.
saying bitch. Calling a woman a bitch. Not in as
Endearment.
a term of endearment. No, just I'll call him a bitch. Now I know of course I don't think he mean it obviously, but
wait, Otis.
right, I don't know.
Hold on, G. So wait, are you saying just cussing her out as opposed to like that's my? Is that
as opposed to just cussing out? Yeah.
Oh, so you talk about what? Okay.
What Gransville just did.
Okay, so
again, I don't know if he was just playing or not, but still, I'm just saying why.
I got you right, and I'm gonna let him answer because this is more of his special.
There might be something he can answer.
I don't
that's
actually
not common to me.
I don't actually curse at women, and I rarely say anything bad unless I want a little bit of entertainment on Sharon's show every now and then. Yeah, you did. Everybody knows. Like they're like, why is he like? I'm just having a little fun tonight.
And for the record, I'm not coming at Grantsville. It's
no. I get the question because you watch enough shows to realize.
Yeah.
If you watch my show, you know that does not happen. But in a general sense, I'm going to tell you why. Because these women be up here acting up. They be talking to men like they're a man. They be talking to men trying to son them. They be talking to men like, be quiet while I'm speaking, as if you could enforce that. Like, so they be doing little things to kind of emasculate men, right? They do little subtle things. They intentionally do it. Nobody can challenge me on that. Y'all don't want that smoke. And then secondly, the guys will then come back and go, oh, you want to disrespect me? Let's play disrespect with disrespect and see who can take it more. And I promise you this, the women cannot handle it. I'm not coming back to the panel. I'm leaving. A woman, don't waste your time trying to disrespect the man because he don't care as much as you do about that disrespect. He going to go off way, the smoke going to be way different.
Because she a scary ass bitch.
Go ahead, Lauren, because I want to jump in on that as well. Go ahead, Lauren.
But how often are those type of conversations happening in like directly, like face to face? Like, I can see it online,
right?
But like in the real world, I have a guy best friend, and if he's talking about the chicks that he's talking to at the time, and they do something egregious, then he might use those words in regards to them. But it's in regards to actually speaking to them directly, he doesn't use those words.
And I'm guessing you don't have a boyfriend if you have a male best friend.
This nigga stupid, bro. This nigga stupid. He want to tell people not to crack jokes, and he say something corny like that. Duck ass nigga.
Wait, what? You can't have male best friend.
But here's the problem. So why do men feel like they are emasculated just because a woman is challenging his words?
Bitch, you ain't gonna talk to me no kind of way.
It's the attempt. Sharon, it's the attempt to do it, to think that you can try to do it is the disrespectful part.
What? Hold on. We are in on the panel and we are using words. Why a woman cannot challenge another man's words?
Okay. So are men and women the same?
No.
So you do. Is there a way I should talk to you as opposed to I should talk to your daughter, your wife, your auntie? Is there? But would you be like, talk to me? Like if I'm addressing your wife and I'm speaking, let's just say aggressively, you gonna be like, redirect that to me. I'm a man, right? Men talk to men a certain way, and women. So that's all that I'm saying is that women think that they can talk, they can't, and so it's a level of disrespect that they try to hide on these panels, and it's cool. I don't have a problem navigating, but some guys gonna come up here and say, "Let's play it," and they gonna give you the disrespect. That's all.
But so I think that works when it's somebody that's personal to you, that you feel like you have actually real protection over, and you can hold them accountable. You say, "Hey, babe, here, pull to the side." But when we talking about just other people, and we just challenging each other thoughts, it ain't no gender-based thing because there's no physical presence about that. It's just only my words versus your words. It's no authority or accountability besides my words.
Sharon, that's not true because the women on here don't expect me to talk to them like I talk to you. They don't. They don't expect a man to address them like they a man. They want to be addressed like a lady. Now, if you're talking, if you're
we just had a whole conversation about tone.
No, it's cool. If you're talking, if we just talking facts and things like that, then who cares? But the way that they're talking, like trying to talk over somebody, raise their voice, or somebody else can't talk to cut them off, like, no, you ain't gonna speak. That's that subtle aggression that they're trying to do. Now, you could try to act like you don't see it, and I could care less for it because we all can play this game. Granville's gonna win, but I'm just saying, bro, it's disrespectful, and it's cool. Go ahead and play, because that's what they want to do on these panels, because they don't. That's just what's going on.
But the problem I have with that is that the ladies ain't the only ones that do it. The men
They're not.
They're not. They're not.
So are we saying that
it's
okay for men to do it to another man, but it's not okay for a woman to do it to another man?
What? Wait, we'll rephrase that away.
Is it okay for a man to interject and raise his voice and try to overtalk everybody, but it's not okay for a woman to do the same thing?
Correct. Women should be women, men should be men. Now, if what you're saying, if you're saying that women should be different on panels because their gender is not actually existent, then there would be no reason why women wouldn't say we don't want no guys on the panel, because they obviously see there are gender differences. Now, to your question, I don't really look at it the same, but yes, guys cut each other off differently. It's not normally the same way, right? Because
I'll give you that.
We communicate differently, bro. Like it is true. We don't communicate the same. Like guys communicate differently.
Can I please?
So, hey, quick example, 7 seconds. Women tell the story and they go around the tree. Men go through the tree.
Hey, all I gotta say is this: Black do it to me all the time. He interjects just like those goddamn story you just told. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Otis.
I understand what AO is saying. I really do. What he's saying, I'm going to explain it like this. A man always has to adjust who he's talking to and how he's talking to him, whether it's a man or a woman, period. That's how I go. I talk to you, Sharon, and the men on this panel differently than I talk to a woman. Of course, the tone changes a little bit, even though the women don't see it that way. But it changes. The dialogue, the words that I use, the tone, all that changes versus me talking to a young lady. I give them more grace. It happens. But the woman, as your boy Brownsville would say, they tend not to do that on a consistent level. They tend to talk to us man like they're talking to, my fault, they try to act like a man when they talking to a man.
What?
Yes.
No, absolutely not. No, I don't understand. If we are having a battle words, I don't understand why y'all think a woman got to acquiesce to you just because you're a male.
Again, let me give you an example. Give you a perfect example. Again, I don't care, but I got to use this real life example. If man to man, me and you, me and any other this man having a conversation, and I call you a bitch ass nigga, we fighting. Period. Something's going to happen. That's the bare minimum. At least something's going to happen. If a woman calls a man a doggone bitch ass nigga, we all know across the board what should, not I'm gonna say what should, but what happens. They get the backhand and they know what they know what they're saying. They know what that's going to initiate because they know that's disrespectful. They know it. They know it. That's why they say it. They wouldn't talk to, you shouldn't talk to a man like that.
What?
They know that. They know that. So when they do that, of course, the man can't hit them. So the only alternative in that situation is to call them out their name. I don't agree with it. No, I don't agree with it. But that's the only option they have when they're being challenged, being called a bitch ass nigga from a woman, because they know as a man, let's keep it real. It's psychological. If a man called them that, it blows. When a woman called them that, the man got to contain themselves.
Bullshit. These men ain't goddamn fighting over no goddamn words unless they drunk. That's bullshit. Men be calling each other bitch ass niggas all goddamn day in the streets, and ain't nobody gonna do a goddamn thing. What are you talking about?
Didn't you just say people get shot in the barbershop over words?
Jesus Christ.
So wait.
Then
If that's your
I remember
position,
you making that statement.
wait. So Sharon, if that's your position, then you're fine with guys calling women bees and stuff. Yes or no?
Yeah, I don't stop it. I don't
No,
stop.
that was not my question. I'm not asking you to stop it. I'm saying you think that's perfectly acceptable language and how to converse, right?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Do I personally find it acceptable?
Yes.
Do I personally find it acceptable? No, I would not call a woman a bitch. No,
okay. Got it.
You know what, Sharon?
You tell him not
You're
to,
right.
though.
That wasn't no bitch ass shit, but that was some whole ass shit just now. that was some whole ass shit. Some whole ass shit. To answer Otis, I would advise people not to use the foul mouth language that I use. Sherelle and Erin tell me all the time that I need to clean my language up.
Yep.
I owe Erin about $100,000 by now.
Yep.
For my language.
Yep.
I am not something to look up to.
Yep.
I know the type of person I am. I have a short temper. I love to get under people's skin, and I know what triggers them. And normally the general things in triggering a woman is calling her a hoe or a bitch. And I like saying it. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Like,
hey.
Now, even though
You
I'm not a proponent of it myself,
he made that clear.
I do think there should be some men out there that want to step on, like, let's get it in. Go ahead, go ahead. We need to be a balance, and just like there need to be some women in the chat that's gonna go off on the guys. It just
that's
is
a fact.
what it is.
It happens.
I listen. I'm not saying you need to stop it or this shouldn't happen. I'm just telling you what is.
Of course, it's never going to stop. I was just wanting to just put my point on the table. That's it. But it's not going to stop. It's going to happen.
No,
but I got you though.
It's not going to stop. And
listen, the women are equal in these goddamn conversations because we are battling words. They have the right to use their mind as equal and use as much force as they possibly can. Mess up with their goddamn voice.
Absolutely not.
What?
Absolutely not. No, and I'm going to tell you why.
So every time a woman is on a panel,
I'm a qualified. The reason why is Sharon, you're not a woman. I'm a woman, so therefore you can't tell me this, that. These type of statements should not be acceptable if we're going neutral based. There's gender neutral that we shouldn't be talking about. Well, you're not a woman this, and you're not a man this, right? Because that removes the equal aspect out of these conversations, these back and forths. That's part of the issue. So we know there's a difference. And you know what a woman says, Sharon, I had a period before and you never have. So I think I know more about this than you. Whoa. Scientifically, Sharon's know what a period is. Calm down. We equals. But no. And so what I'm saying is there's clear differences and they're distinguishable. I agree that a woman shouldn't have to not curse you out just because you're a man. I curse you out if I want to. I don't care about none of this. Me you talking to. I'm just saying the intentions of it is to be disrespectful. That's all I was saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course you don't know because that's some whole ass shit that you always trying to process over there. That's some whole ass shit you doing right there, Sharon.
Protect Lauren Mack at all costs. That's all I got to say.
What? Man, I'm gonna show you how much you're gonna protect Lauren. Hold up. I'm gonna show you how much.
You better not. No, absolutely not. I'm gonna block you right now.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So, Black, why do you think it is okay? Did you answer the question? Matter of fact, Black answered it already.
Wait. Give me one second. Do you know somebody named Black Hawk Down in your chat?
Black Hawk Down?
He didn't put my name in like all of his messages there. Now, Black Hawk, I'm gonna entertain you just for a moment because you know me and I don't know you. But remember, you know me. Black Hawk, I don't care what Angry Man and Antons, they say whatever they want. Sharon can say whatever they want. These women can say whatever they want. I'm not giving no pushback. I answered this question of why it was happening. I'm not telling people to stop doing it. Sorry, Black Hawk. Try again.
It's not going to stop. And I just asked the question because I was truly curious. And I mean, and he gave his answer. He said that he was getting pushback from you and Sherry, I believe he said. So yeah,
I'm the actual guy that doesn't do that though. That's why it's hilarious.
Oh no, he told me to drop her. So let me say, I'm sorry, but I gotta drop her. So
now stop playing, bro.
Oh, that's messed
You gonna
up. Now,
respect my
see,
money.
now,
You gonna
see,
look,
come
look, look.
on, man.
You gonna
See,
respect. Look,
see,
look. Hold on. See,
Wow.
come on,
Otis.
man.
This is where
See,
I get to
wow.
say
That's worse than
you better
curse
stop that
words.
bitch ass shit. Stop that
Hey,
bitch
come
ass
on,
shit.
man.
What I
See,
oh
Stop that bitch
whoa,
ass shit.
my bad, my bad.
whoa. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Hey,
Now y'all go help y'all friend up off the floor, out the back chat. Go help him up off the floor, out the back chat. Says it's protect Lauren at all costs. Y'all better protect and I dare
oh
you
boy,
play with me.
Oh my
I ain't got
goodness.
nothing to say.
Hey, listen.
He know he was
Hey,
foul for
listen.
that.
Hey, listen. This is all I know.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you be in danger.
Good day, Supreme Goddess, PH Diva.
What's up, y'all? What y'all doing up this late?
Peace. How are you, man?
Messing around, keeping us up all night, but I done done it so many times I can't argue with him.
Diva, how many bottles of wine you done finished tonight?
I've been drinking Kettle One tonight, baby.
Oh damn!
Hello, one.
Oh shit!
Straight on the rocks. Pineapple.
Hello, sneaky link coming over tonight.
French
Hey,
75.
PH Diva, make sure you send something to Otis so we can see some ass shaking.
Come on. Can we move on? Can we move on?
The one and only verbal assassin. I said what I said. You can cry about it for the rest of your life. I don't care. Keep crying. I love it.
Damn.
I'm gonna cry you a river, bitch.
You know what?
Oh, God. I was just gonna hit the bomb, but I can't do that, man.
Diva's laugh was better than the bomb anyway. Though.
See, don't you just like it when I said like you bald head ass bitch, trifling ass bitch.
But for the
I don't
record,
even know why you here, bitch.
This man is nuts. Well, we was having some.
All right, I gotta go to sleep because I gotta be up in an hour anyway to start driving. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
So we was having some really good conversations earlier with Sway. We was getting Sway down to some business, and Granville, they was fighting hard. Why are these young men fighting so hard? Black is also fighting hard as well, because I think he's in between of deciding if he's going to stay single or if he's going to try to get back in the market. It seems like he's in. I don't want to speak for it, but it seems like you kind of like in the middle of going back and forth between that decision. Is that correct, Black?
He need a therapist.
What'd you say, Diva?
You're not gonna stop.
He need a therapist.
Sharon not gonna stop tonight. I see where this about to go.
PH Diva said you need a therapist, Black.
He heard me.
Nah, she was. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Otis, don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all had your ass already crying. Don't do it, Otis. Right? When you crying?
Shout out to Rilla in the building. You don't want me to cover that Caitlin Clark signing that 20 M's tonight. I sure will. Don't make me do it.
Huh? Don't act like you ain't seen me in a minute. Hello, how are you, sir?
Hey, PhD, how you doing, love?
I'm good.
I was just up here getting cursed out by one of your compadres in the chat. You know how it goes.
Why they cussing you out? Like you usually one of the cool ones.
You know why? Because the faces I make.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, he made a face. It was up. As soon as he made his face, it was up.
On and popping. Okay, the one and only verbal assassin. Let that pig call some hogs finally. Bye, bitch. Hee haw.
Oh God.
Y'all are all one tonight. Oh my God.
It's Friday.
Wait, okay, but Sharon, who else was asking you to protect them from me other than Otis? We finna do it.
Hey, it was
do it.
It was according to Aaron, these men should not be asking me, but it was a bunch of different men asking me for my protection. I can't even say I made a pact with him and said I cannot say his name anymore, but Otis can probably say his name because that wasn't part of the pact. So Otis, can you say who else was asking for the person that I made a pact with that I cannot say his name anymore because me and him made a pact that we can't say each other's name.
Oh, that day. Oh, Ali.
That's yes. So
Okay.
so I cannot say because of PhD, but I cannot allow you or anybody else on my panel when I'm there to say anything disrespectful to him when he's here.
No, well, as long as he ain't fucking with nobody, then it's not a problem. But like, if you bring it to me, then yeah, I'm gonna make you cry.
Oh, but they say that the women should not talk to men in a certain tone. Women should only speak to men in a certain tone. Once they go a certain pitch level, I think what you said, how many decibels was it, GBG General? It was like 50 decibels too high. That's
There
when
you go.
Yeah, no, I'm heavily entertained, by the way. Sometimes I'll be worried. I'm like, dang, these women curse this guy out. I mean, I know why they do it. They get a real kick out of this stuff. Y'all can say women get a kick out of doing this. They're like, I'm going on the panel and I'm cussing me a guy out tonight. They get a real kick out of it. I watch it all the time. I'm like, yeah, they laughing behind that avatar right there. I know they are.
And women know what that word do to men. They know.
Well,
put on a lie detector. They know.
Not every male is a man. And so if I regard you as a man, then there's going to be a certain level of respect that I have for you. But if you a hoe ass nigga, I'm going to treat you like a hoe ass nigga.
I got you. I got you.
Wait. How do you define a ninja? How do we characterize them? Like, can you, if I was blind, right, and I said, can you tell me, show me what a ninja looks like? Would you?
I would just tell you to look in the mirror, crying ass baby. That's what I would do. So PhD, but here's the thing, because this raggedy motherfucker is up here lying to you, okay? He's holding his dick in his hand. He's massaging his balls. He's like, oh, PhD, but please save it. A mean bitch verbal assassin. Oh, that mean bitch. Listen, this man ain't never been married, and he wanted to sit up here, roll his eyes to the back of his nappy ass head, and tell me what it's like to be fucking married. Nigga, I'm gonna check you every fucking time. And you can cry on every fucking panel on YouTube. I don't give a fuck.
You can't check.
I don't. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about it.
Don't come up here lying.
I don't feel that you are superior to me or any other woman in any fuck. Why is these women talking to mans like that, nigga? Because you acting like a motherfucking hoe. That's why. You acting like a hoe. And I see it how I call it, and I call it how I see it. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Listen, I take your tears, I put them in my sponge, I wring that shit out in my coffee, nigga. I want you to cry some more because I like it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care nothing about what you talking about though. That's what you need to understand. Your dick in your hands means nothing to me. Because you can't do shit with it without a pussy. You can't bring life into this world without one. You're nothing to me. I don't give a fuck. And you think of me, I'm a bitch. B-I-T-C-H. That shit don't mean shit to me. I'm gonna show you exactly what kind of bitch I can actually be, nigga. You think somebody scared of you? Oh, if she tells us stuff and then we gotta come at her like, nigga, you know how long I've been doing this shit? My name is a motherfucking verbal assassin, bitch. What the fuck you think this shit is? You think I named myself this shit for nothing? You got me fucked up. I ain't afraid of you or nobody up on here. You a punk, nigga. You a punk. I don't give a fuck what these other people think about you. You a weak ass, hoe ass, punk ass nigga, and you only had shit to say when I dropped the fuck down. Bitch, hoe, us women hear that shit on every fucking panel. And you think we give a fuck about it? Nigga, we still here. And we still talking. What you gonna do about it?
Thank you for the
What you gonna do about it? Because don't nobody give a fuck. You think we scared of you for what? You scared of the white man, and we supposed to be scared of you? You got me fucked up. Go build a motherfucking pen. Go build it. And D, I'ma go, but I had to get this motherfucking pose all nigga together. You can drop me all day long, but I do have a credit. Sharon, I do have a fucking credit. So I'm gonna make these niggas spend their motherfucking money because I got plenty of it, ho. I don't give a fuck.
Don't cheat.
Yes, I am rebellious as fuck and don't care what you think about it. I don't. Period. If y'all want to talk your shit, we gonna talk our shit too. All this, I's a man's though. I's a man's. Don't nobody give a fuck about that because you can't bring life into this world. You live and you survive and you exist because a woman decided that you would. Period. And you gonna put some motherfucking respect on our motherfucking name, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Really? You don't?
Yeah, really, nigga. Go talk to them mammies and them picnics you got. Go do that. Because it ain't that over here. Okay? Period. Nigga. And I said nigga. You crying about nigga like you ain't never heard it before? Go tell that white man about calling you a motherfucking nigga. But you won't step to him though, will you? Step to that white boy who calls you a nigga with the hard ER every day. But you ain't got no smoke for him. We hear y'all call each other all kinds of bitch ass niggas all day long and it's okay. But a woman got some smoke for you and you want to cry at me a river? That's what you want to do? I don't give a fuck. You just showed me your weakness. You just showed me your weakness is what you did. You just showed me your weakness, baby. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. I got your weakness now. And this is what I do. Because what? You know why, PhD Diva? I'm the motherfucking verbal assassin and you've received a verbal lashing. Cry about it, nigga.
All right. Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you very much.
So D, she did have a credit that she didn't use, so she is out of credits. PhD is out of her credit as well because she used it a long time ago as well to kick somebody else off that was talking. So you better be careful, Aaron. I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, I better be careful. They can't drop me
from the verbal assassin. Wait, you talking about the verbal assassin? You talk about that?
You better be careful. She just
let me guess. What she gonna do is come up on here and just scream and yell and then go, I'm going back to the chat. I should be afraid of that?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. That makes total sense because she just accomplished going on a panel, yelling and screaming, getting beside herself, embarrassing her own character and all that type of stuff, right? Cursing people out that she don't know. She basically mad as heck. I don't know why she mad for. I know why she mad. That's why she didn't turn the camera on. But I'm just saying, realistically, that's on her. We here to have fun, Sharon. That's it. Tell her to come on back.
God damn. Good, PS Diva. He's here for the smoke today.
Hey, look, wait till I decide to really take off the gloves. Oh my. Oh my. They lucky I just
Big Bad Bull, CMM. I would pay dearly to see PhD Diva check that bitch Ali.
Big question. Listen. Wow. Question. Yeah, question.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is to Sharon. Question. Would that super chat be the point that broke the peace treaty?
No, because I didn't say it.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I didn't say it. And also, y'all could drop some Big Bad Bull emojis. We got emojis for Big Bad Bull. Make sure you drop some emojis for Big Bad Bull. He said that we cannot control.
No, I'm not being messy.
I know. I said
no. It happened on my platform.
And
I wasn't there.
Right. He said you cannot control the chat.
He said you asking that and still being messy.
What's up, Koja?
Okay.
Stand in your masculinity.
Okay.
Keep your masculine frame.
It wasn't messy. It was a question.
Stoic.
now that I know what the word means, thank you.
Yeah, it's Sharon. What do you think about foul mouth speaking to women? Is it attractive to hear a woman cursing all the time?
Good question, Ayo. Damn good question.
How is that a good question because it presupposes that women actually give a fuck about being attractive to y'all?
Wow.
I was asking. Wait. You don't think women care about being attractive?
To y'all?
Yes. To us.
No, I'm talking about the niggas like here. Like you asked the question, like you really think verbal give a fuck about being attractive to you, Aaron?
Now, let me ask you this. Because I'm not Granville, but if I wanted to speak the way Granville, how much do you think I care about her?
Right. But you asked the question, and so
I asked Sharon about women. I didn't say any person.
But we know where it came from, right?
No,
and
you
so
don't know
women,
that. Yeah,
okay, well that's the
me.
thing. Women
It's
only
me.
care about men that they want being attracted to them or finding their behavior attractive. Otherwise, I really think women don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I like
you're
that.
probably correct. I was talking about what Sharon finds attractive. I probably don't. Yeah, I don't know what a woman that don't care about nothing care about. They probably, man. I'm not gonna choose to be ruthless tonight, but I'm tempted.
So for me, I think I never really only dated one woman that wasn't a potty mouth, but they was never a potty mouth towards me. Like you can't just be cursing for no reason. Like we just having conversations. I don't curse that much just in regular conversations. Me personally, I curse more on.
Unattractive is the point that you're making. Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Like, you know, if we having a conversation and then me and Lauren Mack, we sit on the couch, we chilling, we watching some Netflix, and something strange happening, and she just go, "The fuck?" I'm not gonna look at it as unattractive.
No, that wasn't my statement, but I understand that if somebody just blurts out a random word or whatnot, fine. But in general, watching someone curse up a storm is not an attractive sight to you, especially a woman that you might have an interest in. You ain't really trying to see that, right?
It depends on the setting. If we at home, I really don't. If we at home and it's just us, the kids is not around, and then it's not gonna bother me. But if my children around, then yes, it would bother me.
Conduct yourself as a lady does not normally involve foul mouth women.
A lady is somebody that owns a property. Lauren Mag, how often do you curse? Every 10 words, every 2 words? How often do you curse, Lauren Mag?
I don't curse a lot because I'm not good at it.
Let me hear you try.
No, it sounds horrible when I curse. It's
Give
never in the correct order.
Lauren Mack, don't you curse. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
No, like how you said, like if I'm watching something and it's like, oh shit, I'll say that.
Whoa. Nice.
But to cuss them, I can't curse anyone out. It's gonna sound horrible.
Okay.
Sharon, you know how you be wanting to just go at people sometimes? Like, oh, you want to play this game? Step on your grave. Like, oh, I did it the
other day. I
be this close, right? Because I know people like they would love to see that, by the way. You know, but I'll be this close sometimes. I'm like, I could do it. I really, really, really could do it if I wanted to.
I'd rather not.
How am I being hypocritical again? Please tell me.
Hold on.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
Go ahead, Diva.
All right, Big Bad Bull, CMM. All right, with the 100 ball. Oh shit. Credit for Aaron O to drop whoever, whenever. Blessings, Bracy, family, and SBG for the emoji. I appreciate the love. Big Bad Bull.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, suck it down. So that means I need to drop this. Everybody better be careful because listen.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you be in danger.
Got the button. He got the nuke button. Q Diddy, what it do? What up?
Filter face, yes.
What up, Q Diddy? How much do you like a woman that curses like a sailor?
Is that a turn? 1000% turn on.
You said a 1 to 10 is a turn on?
No, it's a turn off, like negative.
Wow, what's wrong with a girl cursing? You bent her over, she doing your thing, and she just saying curse. She's like, fuck, fuck.
Well, if it's in the middle of some coitus, then that's a little different.
See, y'all don't mind goddamn curse words at all.
Like if it's like a high pitched like that's fine. What's going on, Aaron? I haven't seen you in a minute, boss.
Yeah, you know, just doing what us bag chasers do. You know,
get into this money. How's it going, Sharon?
I'm actually here for Sharon's chat because they can't stand me and I love the piss them. I love it. Woo! I came over. I said, Sharon, you live in this? I got time today. I got time today. Who can we get another person up here besides the foul mouth lady that talk about nothing? And I'm
crazy enough. They'll say you'll get them.
to being ruthless. I'm this close. I'm like,
no way.
Oh yeah,
No.
I'm in one of those moods today. Like I'm not gonna even have to curse. It's gonna be even better. But I shall maintain the higher ground and conduct myself better than the foul mouth creature that just left the show. Okay.
Ah, damn.
So that's not what we're talking about. Shit.
We appreciate your enthusiasm.
It's a pleasant surprise to see somebody live on a Friday night.
Right, you got to keep the people inside.
It's much appreciated.
Good old
Regarding the potty mouth, I don't mind my wife cursing a little bit. It's fine. It's the words that she chooses to use. Actually, it's going to sound messed up and a little sexist, but it is what it is. The more, to me, the more attractive a young lady is in my relationship, and she say a little cuss word talking to me in banter, yada yada, the shit turn me on a little bit. It's cool, but it's not bitch ass nigga, the key words that is meant to be derogatory.
That's what I'm. Come on.
I think it's based on occasion.
I wasn't being funny. I was using that as a true example. It's not the trigger curse word.
General. So you probably don't know what happened recently. So Diva and Otis got into
So PhD was stumped on his head then, huh?
Yeah, she's like, shut up, bitch ass nigga. And then he said, you know what? You remind me of my colonoscopy. And we was like, what? He said like this. He said,
and was tooted and booted. He was tooted and booted.
He said, you made my ass hurt.
Yeah, you better leave PhD alone, Otis. That ain't what you want.
Listen, I rock with PhD, but
again. Aaron, I even tell you, then after that happened, and then all of the Rim brothers tried to recruit him. So he's a Rim brother elect.
I don't know what that means, but I don't want to go down that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trust me, don't worry about it.
So, Aaron, as soon as he tooted it up, right? This is how they try to do it, right? This is how they try to spin it. They're like, God damn, Otis, you over there tooted up on Sharon's show. As soon as he did it, all of a sudden he getting phone calls. Why don't you come over here, Otis? We're gonna treat you better. Just come over here. We're gonna hug you. We're gonna reach around, and you can come over onto our team.
For the record, I'm gonna let you get that off, but for the record, I'm being serious here. I'm trying to penetrate through all that.
Oh,
you want to do what?
No Diddy.
Right, no Diddy.
Oh man. No, but seriously, I don't know if it's. I don't perceive it to be game. Part of it probably is, but I did get seriously. Also, aside some interesting emails, and two of them were very insightful. They were coming from the perspective of me being my age, a quote unquote OG, and having to be subjective to those words because they feel like I don't agree with that assessment. They feel like I'm getting attacked and they don't like the way that I'm attacking back. So they feel like this is not the quote unquote place for me. Now, with that being said, I'm sorry.
What are you from the South? Like what part?
No, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri,
okay.
born and raised. They are here. Yeah.
I hear it.
So,
Okay.
So with that being said, I get where they're coming from. I do. Now I understand the other stuff surrounding that, the Rim brothers and all that. Of course, I get all that. Of course, there's an element to that. But them two emails, for real, they did kind of bring it home. I get what they're saying on that aspect. Seriously. So, but it's good. But for the record, while PhD is here, I don't think I said that since then to her. Since all this bullshit took place. Of course, I don't believe, again, you really, 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 truly mean that. Hopefully, I'm not naive. I'm hoping you don't mean that. But even if you did, I'm not taking it personal because, again, I don't even know what you look like. I have no reason to take that personal. I think it's for YouTube, and I really do respect one man, as Brownsville would say, and I respect you. And like I told the audience, I had a slight conversation that I felt was a little intimate between you and myself and Sharon, and you gave me some real nice, simple, quick little, advice, and I appreciated that. So a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scene, but I get the optics of what it appears.
Go ahead,
I'm good.
Diva.
Next level MF. Otis dropped down and got his eagle on. You know what?
You want to answer to Otis and his heartfelt understanding that you did not actually mean it was just a heated argument.
Well, he didn't ask the question, so there's really no response that I need to make.
Who playing hardball like a motherfucker? Playing hardball.
I accept that. I have no choice but to accept. I accept it. It is what it is. It's cool.
Man, we don't care about Otis and PhD right now. We know
Nobody
PhD
coming to see
step
you.
on your
Otis.
face. Well, we want the smoke, Sherrod. Where they at tonight? They
Put
took all
your
that
on.
mess. I pulled up. Where they at though?
She just came and gave you the smoke.
She did. Look, all she did was scream and embarrass herself. That's all she did. That's all she did. And
What
then
was the conversation about that caused the
listen,
altercation?
Lauren, why you not on camera? You don't got on no makeup,
No, I just got back from being out, and yeah,
so you don't look
What's that
cute.
mean?
You don't want us to see you.
my hair is big right now.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
PhD would want me to go off, but
I always want to call a nigga a filter face, and I'm trying to see what you look like.
You see me.
I don't know.
Do you have a filter on?
I didn't say go off.
Yeah,
I just
nigga, what
said if
filter
you
I got,
wanted to
nigga?
smoke, it was
This is
already brought to you.
this is me in the flesh, my
No,
nigga.
look,
Shit.
listen. You don't. I don't. It'd be a bad look if I just really just stomped her out on it. I don't want to do that. It would be a bad look. Sharon would be like, oh, you never do that kind of stuff. Why? So
Right.
I'm not gonna do that. But it'd be sad when you see people going all crazy and stuff because some random guy on the internet pissed him off. oh man. Good thing
These internet streets
Hey.
are dangerous.
Hey,
I
you did
agree.
it. Hey, good thing I'm broke, right? oh, they'll sleep better at night.
Tread lightly, my friends.
How about we get into the question that Sway asked that we never got to answer?
What's that?
Are stepfathers Captain Saberhose?
Facts.
Yeah.
What? Q Diddy substantiate that. Why are
Why are they hoes?
No, what? They're not hoes. He didn't say hoes, did he?
It's a captain save.
Yeah, you're saving a hoe who gave up her box to a man that didn't want to stick around. Damn. Yeah, they swoop in and save the day, and it is what it is. They make their lives better. I know a lot of Captain Save a hoes that chicks was down in the dumps and they came in and carried their ass on their back to the promised land.
so any man that ever I'm gonna leave it. Go ahead, Lauren.
Well, you have to quantify what a hoe is first. Like all baby mothers aren't hoes. We got to start there. But
Thank
the ones
you.
that are hoes, like I think if you got like multiple baby daddies outside of a marriage, you a hoe. We can go ahead and
What? So you saying that a woman that has two baby daddies is a hoe?
outside of a marriage, they're hoes.
So well, on this show, we had a lady come up here and she said if a woman doesn't have two baby daddies, her pussy ain't no good. What you say to that?
I say that's she's probably black. Let's start there. And that sounds like some black nigga shit, but nigga, you can have an amazing box and not have a kid come through it. What?
Lauren Mack, what's your thoughts? Do you think?
I bet you Lauren Mack's box is fire and she ain't got no kids.
Wow.
Double wow.
This is what y'all talk about at night. This is wild.
Yeah, I guess so. It is nighttime. I guess so.
What say you, Lauren? How do you feel about that?
I don't feel like that's accurate. I actually think that the men benefit
Okay.
more from being with the woman that's had children
Oh shit! Why's that?
because they know basically how to manage a household. Like they've already got the basics down.
Why would a man benefit from You're saying that. What about managing a household without a kid? Like, what's the difference? Does she not know? Does she only know how to manage the household because there's a kid in it? Like, mind that out.
Not only. I just think that they will probably have some type of foundation in that. Like
So
when I was when I was married, like I remember thinking like I have no idea how you're supposed to do all of this. Like you're just supposed to know.
So does she?
No, Q Diddy, wait. Let me just get some clarification. Are you saying single mothers know how to manage a house without a man present there? So you're saying the house is being operated properly without a man being there?
Well, so like when y'all say single mothers, are y'all assuming the man was never there?
We're assuming that you live by yourself with a kid.
But are you're saying that she's never had a man in the house?
It doesn't. When you leave the man, you're a single mom.
It's actually a fair question from her. It's a fair question. You're asking the assumption. The assumption is she's been running at home without a man present. That's the
correct. That's the assumption.
Here, single mom and whatnot. That's the assumption.
2 years, 3 years, 2 days.
She's managing not only her personal life but her actual children.
Okay. Now here's the part where I think you're going. How many women you think are actually doing that well?
That's a good question. I don't know because the question would be what is well.
I always bring my anecdotal experience into this nonsense. My freaking child called me today and was like, me and mama was walking outside and we heard gunshots. Why the fuck are y'all in the ghetto walking at 10 o'clock at night?
Maybe her Captain Saberho was there.
Whatever. That nigga whacked in having their ass outside that late walking and shit. I said, why do you have my kid outside fucking walking in the dark at 10 o'clock at night?
That part, for real.
I mean, that's a great question. Yes. So where is the captain?
And I told her, I said, don't forget. I said, you get one kid. I said, you're 43 years old, you get one kid. And that was the end of the conversation.
PH Diva. Woo.
More single moms get, I don't know, they always get a man fast.
Because when we see you have a kid, we know you fucking irresponsible.
Damn, that's
what we think. That's what most men think. When we see a single mom, we think this bitch is fucking and doing irresponsible. What? You're having sex irresponsibly when we see a kid.
It goes so far so fast.
I'm just saying that's
definitely
what
don't.
I mean, well, I don't know now, but growing up in my 20s, I was like, this bitch is young with a kid. She fucking. That's what I thought.
Damn, Black. Are you saying you agree with him, Black?
I mean, that's like. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that assumption or if it's an ignorant assumption, but that's the assumption. If I see a youngin with a kid, if I see Shorty with a kid, she 20, you at least know you doing that. At the very least, you doing that. If nothing else,
it's different. Like in a big old age of what we are, I'm older. I'm not 20, but I don't think that now. Like I just not. Everybody got kids now. You old as fuck.
All right, so let's give it to grown people. A 32-year-old woman, she has a kid. A new dude, is he Captain Saberho?
Yes.
The new guy?
It depends on the context. Meaning, is she expecting him to provide for her child in her, or is she one of those women that say, you ain't got to take care of my kid, I'll provide for mine. Like they ain't got nothing to do. That's my responsibility. Because we have women that say that. So answer that question, then we can go to the next component.
It depends on his level of involvement in the child's life. If he's just in and out of the crib, not really interacting, then he's not a stepdad. But if he's actively helping to rear that child, spending money, education in whatever capacity, then yeah, he's a stepdad. And then at that point,
he's a Captain Saberho?
Captain Saberho, bro.
Wow. So
hey, two things could be true at the same time.
Two things can be true. It doesn't mean that you don't love her, you don't genuinely care and want to love her and you're going to take care of the child. It doesn't mean any of that. But at the same time, you jumped in to do the job that another man was supposed to be doing.
What?
Does that go?
I would think she would have to be in a position to be saved. If she's maintaining the kid, her house, there's nothing to be saved. And like Lauren said, you're probably stepping into something pretty good.
So do you think the majority of women are doing that?
No.
All right, then. So then we can.
I'm trying to be impartial.
Men that I know came from single parent households and they are fine. I don't know where I get this idea that just because it's a single woman raising this goddamn child, he's going to be a goddamn thug shooting up the goddamn neighborhood.
Okay, if that's the case, then let's
Wait.
It's not likely at all.
If that's the case, Sharon, they're doing just fine. Let's promote single parents then. Let's promote it.
My
Can
dad.
You drink that water.
Can I make a statement, please?
My dad's a stepdad, and my stepmother wasn't a whore, and I love my stepbrother dearly.
Hold on, let me get. I want to get PhD Diva's thought and this as well. Let's kill two birds with one stone. Go ahead, Diva.
All right, GBGville, Flora done flew out to see Jay Prince. You know what?
Like in real life?
I don't look.
Greenville.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now what's the
I don't
question?
think on the square spaces. I think that meant in real life.
I heard whatchamacallit was pregnant. I was kind of sad.
Who
you gossiping about?
I know what he's talking about.
He gossiping.
No, he's not gossiping. I know what he's talking about.
Who pregnant?
But it wasn't.
And I
on
almost
the
never
show.
know nothing.
Oh shit, my bad. Just kidding.
No. What is going on? Who?
I'm just kidding.
He not.
Go ahead, PZ. So, what's your thoughts? Is a man that is a stepdad clearly because whoever he's talking about is a new stepdad? Is this new stepdad that is stepping into this person's life? Whoever this person represents, is he a Captain Save-A-Ho?
No, I don't think so.
You can't elaborate. Why that's a not?
Like, why would he be Captain Save-A-Ho? Like, he wanted that woman. If he was willing to take on the woman and the child, then that's what he wanted. Apparently, he feel like he getting something out of the deal. So,
Box,
no, I wouldn't
definitely
consider him
getting
Captain
boxed.
Save-A-Ho. Well, whatever.
There's some men out here doing some reckless
God.
stuff, and it's beyond me.
What?
Yes, they're taking on these women and just like recklessly, and like I have the innate ability to see the end of any situation. I don't know, I don't like it, but my foresight is on fucking point. And I see the shit, and I was just like, I can't believe these niggas is crashing out like this.
That's
now you find your destination.
Can I please say this so I can go to bed? Real quick.
Do me a favor. Drop Quentin.
Well, you want to say anything before you leave?
I appreciate y'all letting me come up.
Damn.
He need 15 minutes in the back, but
it's just 15 minutes. He got a lot of credits too, though. Be careful.
Wow.
So I guess now
he up here snitching, and I gotta stop stuff going on before it go on. Right? I realized we let him go on, he gonna blurt out something he shouldn't say. I know he gonna say, "Is she having a baby?" And her name is. So we gotta.
You almost did it.
Nah, not me. You know me. You know, I get in trouble a lot on the internet. I mean, that's what I do. But you know, tonight.
Go ahead, Otis. What you do so you can take a nap? So this is where you can be prepared for
go to
tomorrow. I
bed.
don't want you to get weak in the knees.
Otis, you got a bedtime?
Wow.
What the?
Yeah, but real quick, I want to address what some of the men on the panel said. They said that they will find a pregnant woman. What they think it'll be easier to knock down a pregnant woman because she just had the baby or she had a baby. So so I am correct in that statement, correct?
That's what they Quentin said? Who got kicked off the panel.
That's what he said. Okay, now unfortunately, a lot of men do feel that way. I don't know the numbers. A lot of men feel that way. Now, on the other end of that, I don't know the numbers to this, but some women, after they had their child, and either they were in the relationship with the baby father for a while, or they never were in an actual relationship after they had the baby. They never lived together. At that point, unfortunately, that baby, the mother is looking for a man, unfortunately, to help her with that child. And unfortunately, when another man, like he just said on the panel, looking for women who have babies to knock down, and you have this vulnerable woman, not to make her saying that she's weak, but what I'm saying is she's looking for help. because her baby father is not in the picture. So she's looking for help. So if a man is coming in the disguise of a good man, just wanting the box, and she opens up herself, now she just got another asshole, but she got an asshole in the house. That's what happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's her desires. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I know over here we don't want to put the accountability on these women's, but if she had a baby, the man wasn't trying to take care of that baby, then she go get with another man because he see her as opportunity and she want to get with him. That's her desires. So sometimes you be a victim of your own desires. That's life.
Wow.
That's how you get another baby and have two baby daddies.
Oh my Lord.
Wow. I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that. I definitely don't agree with that. Wow. So what are your sentiments on the man coming in with the ulterior motives, he's coming under false pretenses. He want that box, knowing that woman is vulnerable, looking for.
Can I ask you
yes,
a question?
talk to me. Yeah, of course.
You've seen a little bit of the work that I do on YouTube, but if you watch my extensive conversations, what you'll learn is this: almost every woman will come on this panel and tell you, when I was young, they told me to stay away from boys, don't get pregnant. Almost every woman will tell you that was what was told to them. Now, the caveat and say, but they never told us why. They didn't expound on it, but they were told, don't do this stuff, right? So it's not that these women are unaware of what men want. So if you have one child, now that's my rule, like you can have one child and I can possibly get over that, right? Now, if you have one child and that guy left you and didn't want to help with the baby, you see another man, you don't think he wants to sleep with you? You absolutely go, he definitely want to sleep with me, right? So she's not unaware. He's not misleading her. She knows that he wants to sleep with her. And most women will tell you, almost all these men want to sleep with, like, we know what y'all up to. So we can't act like she's unaware. She knows.
I don't want to respond. I want the women on the panel to respond to that.
Good luck.
I just didn't know that's what y'all consider single moms. It's like completely the man is not doing anything for the child, not just she's living by herself with her child.
Yeah, so you asked what the assumptions are, right? We can speak factually, right? And we know that's not necessarily always the case in the situation. But the assumption is when a woman say, I'm a single mom, the assumption is she's not getting support. That may not be true, but that is the default assumption that most people have. I think most people would agree with that.
I didn't know that.
I would agree with that as well. You say that you're a single mom, I would assume that the father is not in the picture at all.
So what term would you use if the father is just not in the house?
You a baby mother.
But how many women are going to say I'm just a baby mom?
That's the problem. They want to
according to most women, they are
to the lowest hanging
they
fruit.
claim to be. I have never heard them. They would say I'm a mom.
Oh, you could say that as well.
Yeah, but they also claim they don't get assistance, or
right?
the assistance they get is next to nothing.
Right, and that's why they call themselves single moms, and it's not really true for most women. I don't believe, because we also are known to be the most, well, at least this new generation are the most involved fathers. This new generation of men. So, like, for a woman just to go say, I'm a single mom, like, they ain't getting no help, like, they ain't getting nobody to come pick them up on the weekends and all that. That is ridiculous for a woman to say.
Usually involved fathers, their default response is, I'm single, but the father takes care of their child. Like, they'll let us know. They'll expand on that without even asking, oh, he take care of his, though. Like, he got a good dad. They will just go into it. If a woman go, I'm a single mom, that normally mean ain't no man around, and that's
what I would take it as.
Yeah.
So if she did say he is involved, but we're not together, would that be more enticing?
Yes, that's fine.
Like if he's paying child support,
that's fine.
taking
That means
the
I
kid
don't
every
gotta.
other weekend.
So that means I'm going to get me some on Saturday and Sunday. That's what that means to me. When a woman tells me I'm single,
no. See, I'm a little more in depth than that. See, I actually think I want to meet the guy, right? Because you shouldn't want to be around somebody else's kids and not have some line of communication with that man. There's just a simple line of respect. Because you would want. Now, I'm not saying y'all got to be buddy, but first of all, you kind of also want to know what you're getting yourself into. And when we meet this guy, we can know if he about something, not, and it just didn't work out because he cheated, but he still might be a good guy outside of that moment situation, right? And then you know, all right, she picked guys that's like this, da, da, da. All right, cool. Now I can make assessments here. But if we meet old boy and we like, nah, this ain't working. We
I feel you too. Because if I was to meet old boy and he act like and look like black, I'm like, all right, baby, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Why?
That's wild, Sharon.
Well, listen. Hey, tomorrow is Saturday. It's my sex day.
Ooh, what?
I have to get some rest.
Make sure you hydrate, sir.
I'm sorry.
Make sure you hydrate.
Most definitely. Yes. So for real, I'm not joking. I'm for real. So good night to the panel. I had a great conversation with you guys. Seriously, shout out to the chat. It's been fun. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the future. Peace.
Good night.
Here I come, baby.
Okay. 4 minutes later.
Wow. My man owes some more credit to that.
Quick little shot. He got his blue pills, I'm sure.
That's crazy. I did not know that's how y'all looked at that as far as single moms.
So
put them all in the same category. Like if the dad was consistently there or not there at all, I thought it was all the same.
Oh, definitely not. We definitely look at those situations differently for sure. 100%. That's one of the questions. If I ever dated a woman with a child, because I never did it before, but if I ever had to do that, because I'm old now, so that would have something tragic to happen. So, but for me, I would absolutely want to wait until I would tell the woman, wait until we figure out that we are serious now before I ever even meet your child. Maybe I can meet them in passing, but I don't want to actually meet your child.
Do you have a time frame?
When me and her decide that it's going to be a serious thing.
Okay.
So I don't really have no time frame for that, to be honest. Like if something happened and I met Lauren Mack, and then 2 weeks later we both say, "Hey, this is what it is," then that's what it is, and then we just keep moving forward, and hopefully it works out. If we both in mutual understanding, though, of course. I can't be like, "Oh my God, you the next love of my life," and you like, ah.
Most of the men I've dated have had children, so that's why I was curious.
Yeah, but there's a staunch difference in single mothers and single fathers.
I was about to ask that. Does it change?
I'll give you the simple answer. The majority of the children are in the caretaking of the mother. So there's more freedom and flexibility for that man to move freely. That doesn't mean he might not go see his kids, drop out money, be around them, etc. But he has more freedom because, women, their default is to pour all this attention and time into their kids, or to do their kids dirty and don't put the time into them. But we gonna give them the advantage today and say that they actually just go into, I'm a single mom, I gotta do what's best for my kids, and they don't really focus too much on other things. While guys, on the other hand, we have more flexibility because it's not like you're gonna give us a child, because then your freedom would actually open up some.
Yeah.
So, but y'all not really gonna do that because then you have to worry about other possibilities. So it's never the same in most cases with guys having children and women having children.
Yeah, and that's why I mainly will find out if he's a good, healthy dad that's in a relationship, because then I could see you every weekend.
That's true.
And then now I know, that's our day. And then I just hopefully we don't see each other no time soon, because then once he see me, then he gonna start hating, and all of a sudden he gonna start missing weekends.
That's true. You got that other man in your house. Let him pay for that. That's true. They're gonna be talking about Sharon in there. So that's the truth to that too. They definitely be mad sometimes.
No, and women always mad when they find out you happy in a relationship. It is you better not let your baby mother know that you happy in a relationship. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
that's been my experience. Yeah,
I don't know. I can't speak on that, Sharon. How can a man with no children tell you anything?
Okay, you just want to be petty. It is 4:20. We are past that.
You be smoking, Lauren?
No.
Dang, that sounds like a
It
guilty.
smells so bad, but I like being around people who do because they're funny.
Wow.
I stay far
So
away.
you like drug addicts, Lauren?
They are funny.
You don't want to answer that you like drug addicts.
They're entertaining.
Okay.
I like messing with people. That's all I do in the chat. So
You
can tell when somebody's crazy.
So you got a one baby rule. Black, do you have any limit to children?
Yes.
So 3 is the limit for you?
Yeah. That's how many my father had. And I don't think I want to have more.
I'm talking about dating a baby mother. I'm talking about.
Huh?
I'm talking about dating a baby mother.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Dating a baby mother, a woman with children. I'm talking about.
Oh, no. 1 is the max. I have 1. She can have 1. That's it. I'm not doing this.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
So, well, that's where it is. I'm not changing it. I'm not shifting it.
No, I'm not asking you to shift. I just want to explore that concept. So you are basing the acceptance of your irresponsibility or responsibility. That's what you're basing it on. So, like, if you're responsible and you only have 1 child, you want a woman that's responsible with 1 child. If you irresponsible and you have 2 children, you're saying you'll accept an irresponsible woman with 2 children. That's how you basing it?
No, because I don't intend to do anything irresponsibly going forward.
And she might not either with 2 kids.
So again, that is not my intent, and I can unfortunately, where she may choose to do. She had the choice. Again, she had the choice to whether or not she was going to have the 2nd child, right?
But your statement is that's not my intent to continue to go on and be irresponsible. Well, intent is fine, but you're making your basement and judgment not about intent, right? You're just doing it solely based upon the actuality of her having 2 children, not if her intent is to go on and not act up, not do any more bad things or whatever the case is. You're not basing your decision off that, right?
Correct.
Okay, sorry.
Would you like to read this, sir?
I'm sorry.
You asking me?
Yeah, would you like to read that? Yeah.
He ain't talking to me.
The one and only verbal silent. Do we have a problem, Aaron?
Listen, verbal assassin. I just met you today. I never knew you existed. Maybe you know who I am. Now, let me answer your question. Absolutely not. You are great entertainment on the Sharon Show, and please come back more and more often. I just want to let you know, there ain't much you can say to bother me. They all know that. We just having entertainment today. I've been doing this a long time, old lady. Oh, I mean, grandma. I mean, lady that come to the show from time to time. We've been doing this a long time.
Aaron, what did you do?
Yeah, you just purely entertainment. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sharon, what did he do?
He had a red shirt on. He can't be wearing no damn red shirt at night.
I'm just saying, they lucky he ain't got the hoodie on today. I feel like he wanted to put the hoodie on.
It doesn't count without the hoodie.
I was tempted to go off, but I was like, you know what? No, she kind of cursing too much. The thing about PH Diva is she's extremely intelligent, and when me and her have a conversation, we disagree. And you know, it's all fun and stuff, right? But with the foul mouth lady earlier, like that's just what it is. She's just a foul mouth individual, and ain't nothing the Lord can do to save us from that. But you know, sometimes karma will get you.
I just want to point out that I noticed that all of the gentlemen, while she was doing her rant, stayed quiet. We listened attentively. No one made any interruptions to her statements and waited till the very end before having to give any input. Just wanted to point that out.
So you said you acquiesced to the queen that was here.
I'm sorry, say again?
You saying that you acquiesced to the queen that was here?
No, I think we conducted ourselves like gentlemen. We waited. We were patient. And once she had gotten all of it out of her system and it was now our turn to speak, she then chose to interrupt again. I'm not pointing out right or wrong. I'm just pointing out factually what happened. This was the view of events from my perspective. Maybe I might be wrong.
the one and only verbal sound with the 2 bucks. She says, I'm here every day. Get it right, fool.
You said that with your chest hair, huh?
So enthusiastic.
He said, no justice, no peace.
Aaron, I wasn't gonna say. That's why I dropped it. I wasn't gonna say it.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I was just messing with you.
We believe
Because
you.
you didn't send me no 3.04. I didn't get one of them cash apps, so I was jealous. I ain't gonna lie. I was.
Man, I'm broke these days, man.
But yeah, Sharon. So I just want to know, right? Because when you come on my show, you get the ultimate respect. I roll out the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. I come on your show and I get attacked by some lady in a wheelchair, trying to get her rocks off on the internet, talking about I've been pushing myself around on the internet, talking through these screens, hiding behind this camera lens. I've been doing that. And I'm like, it's cool. I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some stairs right next where the wheelchair is at. So I'm not mad or nothing like that. And you know about those false teeth that grandma be having? I don't be tripping. It's just that if this was going to happen when I come over here, just at least let me know. You know, just give me a fair warning or something. That's all I ask for.
So, yep.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you be in danger.
What's up, little baby? Because you keep talking about me. I know you miss me, honey. All you have to do is say that. You don't have to keep cracking jokes and stuff like that. You can send a super chat if you'd like to, throw your little weight around. But I'm here. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't got to cry. You wanted me here. I'm here. And what you got to say? Because I'm here on the panel now. Because you can't get over what just happened to you, huh? You can't get over it. I know. I've seen it before.
What happened?
I've done it ever since I've been here on YouTube from the first time I hit a panel. Okay? So what you don't know? Do you want to get to know me? How I get down on here? Not in real time. Not in real time. Not in 3D, baby. Now don't get excited. But
He is on the West
I'm
Coast.
here now. So is there something that you want to say? Because I do not want you to go to sleep tossing and turning off of what Verbal just did to you. So what is it, honey? Aaron, let's talk, baby. What's going on?
Well, I want to know.
Lay your little head on my titty. Go ahead and
Lay
tell me.
your head on my pillow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Aaron can't get over what just happened to him. And, I do have some compassion at times, although I don't like y'all. I'll have some compassion when I see a knucker can't get past something. So go ahead, Aaron. Let it all out. I'm here now. Is this a soft voice you want? Honey? Huh? It's right here. You got it now. What you got to say? You want something to say? I want you to get it all out so you don't, you're not traumatized from this day forward. What's going on? I don't give a fuck what none of y'all motherfuckers are saying in the motherfucking chat. What you can do is spend some money or hit a fucking link. All right? Okay. Now, Aaron, attention is on you. What's up? Because you keep referring to me,
Referring to you?
Yes, you, honey. Yes, you.
How am I?
Yes, you, sweet baby. You keep referring to me.
How am I referring to you?
Oh, you're not?
No, you said that I was.
I mean, I just want you to say it with your titty.
No.
Like I said it with my chest hairs. I want you to say it with your nipples. Go ahead. Do it.
Now. Say what? What do you
Grandma, whatever you were saying when I was in the chat. Say it now. And let's discuss it, grown man.
Wait, are you interested in what I have to say?
Sure. If that's what makes you feel good, I'm going to give that to you. Because I know y'all like your little ego stroke. So yes, baby, I'm so interested in what you, the great Aaron O, has to say. Give it to me, Papa.
I'm glad you know who I is. Now,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I can read. Go ahead.
Hey, you can. Hey, listen.
You can't clearly, but I can. So go ahead, honey.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
I have no idea whether you can read or not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. What do you need to say?
What do you mean? What I need to say?
Nothing now, because you've been throwing shots.
I'm not gonna yell and scream.
You're
over
not
your
throwing
style.
shots. Oh,
I'm not
nobody's
gonna yell
yelling
and
though,
scream
but
over
no
your
one's
foul
yelling.
mouth.
I'm very
I'm not
calm.
gonna yell and scream over your
Okay,
foul
don't.
mouth.
Okay,
No.
don't. Just
I
talk.
come from a different sector.
Just talk. You don't have to yell. You can just talk. You can just talk.
I come from a different sector. And sometimes
Okay, but I'm not
to
now.
engage.
Let's not be in the past. Let's live in the present, baby. Okay? I know that's hard for your kind, but let's live in the present, and you can just talk. I give you permission. Talk. Talk, Big Daddy. Talk, Big Daddy.
Ron, can you do me a favor? Drop this hoe off the panel.
Oh, he don't want to talk now.
Yo,
sheesh.
Aaron.
Yeah.
What did they do to Aaron? Aaron just called someone a hoe.
Aaron.
No. Don't want to hear it. Let that hoe sit
I've been
back.
gone for too long.
Yeah. No. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
The old Aaron would not have engaged. He wouldn't have said nothing.
Fun tonight. Oh yeah.
Came in with
Jesus.
the soft and warm.
And by the way,
quiet.
you can look up the word hoe. It's not a curse word. It's a garden tool.
Is this the new Fight Club?
No. Huh?
Not the way
Is
I
this the new
spell
Fight
it.
Club tonight?
Is
this the first iteration?
Yeah, listen.
Aaron is
All right,
sleepy.
Sharon, taking over. I see you, Gracie.
Aaron is sleepy.
We'll have a little fun. We have a little fun.
He wants
You
some
know, my
warm milk
first
and cinnamon.
my first real people on this space was Sharon and what's the dreads? Poppy Blanco. Yeah, nice little talking to there.
See what y'all did? Look what y'all did now. Aaron, you in trouble now. You are in trouble. I told you about wearing that damn red sweater. I told you about wearing that sweater in this neighborhood.
Do I need to get some more water? Because I'm running low on my water.
Look who's here now. Chicago.
No, Sharon, I'm on your damn head. Y'all the corrupted. Hey, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Rilla DeVille, you see what's happening?
No.
You see what's happening?
You guys, Sharon, hey, Nite, Sharon gotta be stopped at all costs. Listen,
Never heard Aaron get out of pocket like that.
Man, I'm flabbergasted, I'm dumbfounded and confounded at the same time. Man, Sharon gotta be stopped, man. This is bogus. This is bogus.
This has nothing to do with Sharon. You got to understand. Sometimes these foul-mouthed women just think they can say whatever they want on the internet, and it's cool. They can, but so can we.
Oh man.
No,
and I want to make sure y'all know
he still got three more. He still got three
Aaron,
more.
we weren't talking about gardening.
He still got three more bullets in his shooter, so y'all better be careful.
Hey man.
I gotta do yard work tomorrow. Hey. Dirty Jers, what up?
I gotta go to work at 5 o'clock. I don't really do no work though, so it's all good.
Oh, okay.
Or you just clock in and go to sleep. I got you.
Dirty Jers, you there?
I just be typing.
I'm driving.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Put him on mute. Now, I just have to ask you, Sharon.
Yes.
She wasn't really trying to let me speak. You did see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't really trying to let me speak, and I'm like, it's cool. I'm trying to listen to what she got to say, but I'm like, she, these false teeth and everything. Nah, we're not playing these games. See, I'm not gonna be able to curse her out, but I definitely will have some fun tonight. Oh yeah.
Ayo. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But she was pulling the feel more slim on you, man. She was trying to mac you a little bit, bro. She was talking real smooth to you, bro.
That's why I said the quiet storm. I felt it.
She hit you with that feel more slim pimping, man. She hit you with that feel more.
This is what I want y'all to realize. I'm him. Let me give you the example, right? They be in the chat, some chick in the chat too, they in there talking about me. I'm glad I'm all on your mind, right? And they act like these men aren't nothing and these men aren't this, but somehow this man can get you to keep coming back on the channel. Woo! This man channel. I got a different type of pull around here, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, I had to charge you for this. I'm getting these crazy chicks up here. I'm just saying.
Sharon gotta be stopped, man. This is
For
bullshit.
real.
This is bullshit.
I'm trying to be sneaky in the chat and shit.
That was sneaky.
Shit, not now, nigga. Shit.
like you don't got a private chat. Oh boy.
Ah, shit. Hold up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't type it again. Why are you typing?
What is y'all typing in the chat?
Nothing. I'm not even switching over. So
Are you gonna turn me down in front of 98 people?
Yeah.
How many people watching?
What up, Coop Will?
Yeah, don't disrespect.
they got Aaron up here acting out.
I need to my question.
Wait. How am I acting out? Because
We're not even talking about gardening.
Hey,
what are you bringing up a gardening tool for?
Well, Chicago Real did say he got to work some yard work. So.
I do.
Actually, I have a question, Sharon. How do you feel about black people eating meat?
What?
Just black people?
I'd say this: if you go take the blood test to find out what kind of food is good for your body, and your doctor say that you are a carnivore because your mouth go up and down instead of side to side like most herbivores do, then yeah, I say it's okay. Yeah, because most herbivores, they teeth move side to side like humans do. Because so you gotta grind all the vegetables, but dogs, lions.
What do you say about most herbivores are over 1,000 pounds and they have 4 legs? What do you say about that?
How did we get here?
So,
Hey, Sharon, you ever follow Milton?
you look dumbfounded.
because I was thinking about the gorilla and monkeys. They are not on 4 legs; they got 2 legs.
Do they eat more fruit or vegetables?
They're also omnivores.
Yeah, they fruitarians. They don't eat flesh. No, I never heard of him. Chicago.
Ever heard of who?
Milton Mills. He's a vegan doctor, but he's dope. He's very dope. I'm gonna put a link in the back chat.
All right, Milton Mills.
You know who's even
Dr. Milton Mills.
Okay, cool.
I got you.
You know, I just wanted to know what you thought about that.
Did I answer the question properly for you? So yes,
There's no proper. I was wondering.
Sharon, are you going to allow any more foul mouth women on the panel tonight?
Well,
unlikely.
She only got a little bit of time left, so.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. You like these filthy, disgusting mouth people, man. I tell you.
What?
Aaron, switch your shirt if you going at it like this.
I'm not even. Look, y'all have never seen me go in. This is why this is funny.
But in a button down, it just seems disrespectful. Like
I ain't even
put a
doing
hoodie
nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Trust me, y'all have never ever seen nothing. This
Hey yo, do you think what do you think Charlie Munger idea of fun was?
Getting a 50% return. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna start posting more videos from my members from Charlie Munger. He got some, man. That guy, his mind is something
Is this
else.
nerd talk at like 1 o'clock in the morning?
I just did the 304 talk for you. Now y'all like that.
It's 1. That makes sense. Why would
Nah,
you be talking?
it's money talk, Bill. It's money talk.
Damn.
420.
It's 420. Why are we talking about money right now?
I don't know, but we about to go sell this weed in the morning. We got 10 pounds.
You're just
waiting
not
to go out to the
believable.
public.
You're not believable.
I will ask you that, but that's a back chat conversation, I guess.
You said I'm not believable?
No.
Nigga,
I would never believe you selling pounds.
Nigga, I'm a farmer, nigga.
I was going to ask you, I guess since you said in the open, so you still do that?
That's
crazy.
Oh.
Nigga, it's legal. What you mean? like it's against the law.
Oh, you are in Oklahoma. I forgot. Oh
Man.
my God. That makes sense.
Wow. I wouldn't. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
This is why you had to get off the.
He's in Oklahoma. He's fine.
Stop talking too much.
This is not Vlad TV.
This isn't new news. Like
Oklahoma,
me and
though.
Sharon and Papa Blanco had the whole conversation about this.
Yeah, I knew about it. I didn't know you told the world.
What's bad about it?
TV.
Nothing.
Like
Not at all.
There's a big
I ain't-
farm about 50 miles that way. And we do our
My
thing.
friend is doing it up there, so you're fine.
Shit, show us Russia and show us China. Shit.
What kind of friends you got, Lauren Mack?
Huh?
What kind of friends you got? You said your
They
friend.
said there's enough marijuana in Oklahoma to supply the whole country.
God damn, what's
It
going on
really
with you?
is.
Dude, it's
Oklahoma
the Wild Wild
Yeah,
West out here.
he be having connection issues.
in Miami?
Yeah,
because he
I have
he by the
never had a
airport a lot.
connection
I don't know
issue
what he
in
be doing over
What do
there.
you know in Oklahoma, Lauren?
Huh?
We need to talk. We need to link up with some of your friends.
I'm not interested in that side of the business. I'm more into the mushroom side.
The what? So
the
you
mushroom side of weed, that is not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. That's why I didn't say it was.
Lauren Mack, you be going to the moon?
I've never felt it, but I know people buy it.
You do mushrooms?
No, I just know people who buy it.
Well, I also have a friend. My best friend. He does he does edibles.
Y'all crazy. Why y'all talking about illicit? Y'all crazy as hell.
Hey, we running up in Oklahoma, and we about to have the tallest building in the country in Oklahoma.
For what
If you're
reason?
gonna do any business like that, you do it in Oklahoma.
It's the wild.
So
West.
why they building this building? Is it going to be an apartment building?
No, it's like a business. I don't know. It's like $1.7 billion tower, just fucking tall as shit.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is it enough people in Oklahoma? What, the whole town is going to work there?
See, don't y'all be playing around. We cheap here. We thinking. No, I'll leave it at that.
I only go to Windstar when I go to Oklahoma.
That's because Oklahoma City's small as shit. You drive past that motherfucker in 2 minutes.
Actually, Oklahoma City by area is the largest city in all of America. So
I'm talking about downtown OKC, like
Sharon,
go past the stadium and all that nonsense down there. You blast past it in 2 minutes. It's a blur. Everything else is housing.
On a whole show about how to deal with these. You know what I'm saying? Thought about it.
Hey, well, if you want like 2 shows back, I actually did a show about how to deal with hoes.
Dang, that's crazy.
How do you know how to deal with hoes?
Oh, because they be trying to come for me. One of them name is Claudio, Switch Doctor. This is, it's a few.
That is wild. I can't believe you did that.
All I'm saying, like sometimes I would just, sometimes I had to shine a little ray of light.
I thought you were talking about
at
the lady.
midnight. You know what I'm saying?
And it was good seeing you, Aaron. I haven't seen you in a minute, though. I said it was good seeing you.
Okay, I don't be streaming as much as not this month. I haven't been streaming a lot this month. So.
Y'all catch me on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Oh, your streaming days went up?
Mm-hmm.
How
many days you streaming?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Damn.
Well, I do shows on Saturdays for sure. Like that's like the one day that I'm probably gonna do a show. But yeah,
It's super late though. We be up.
What was your show about tonight, Aaron?
Oh no, we just talked about Netflix. Yeah, we did a little conversation about Netflix. Because
I saw that.
They just reported their earnings and the stock just
it went up.
They bitching now, man. They don't let niggas share shit no more.
Subscriber.
It should have though.
So they had everybody on mine.
I did too, and then I had to. When they did the update, I had to add my mom, and they charged me like $4.99.
Damn.
Do any of y'all know about the super box?
The what?
The super box. Instead of getting like a fire stick, it's like a super box. They just can get all that shit. And you ain't got to pay for it.
No, I never heard of
No, it's called the super box. It's like $400. Like this $500 box thing.
They still sell stuff like that?
Yeah, you get like free cable, free like
it's an
free live
unlocked
sports
fire
and stuff.
stick.
What? I mean,
Yeah,
I
fire
remember
stick costs $30. This thing costs like $5.
Sell those things back in the days, and then you got to call them every month when they found a new code. But
yeah,
they still do that.
Yeah, it's not the same with the fire stick. That's it. It's unlocked. Like you access to all channels across the globe.
It sounds like y'all doing something that y'all not supposed to do.
Hey, Black, how many did you
like
sell?
it.
Hey, Black, how many did you sell in the last week?
Listen, I don't sell none of that. I'm
You
not.
said you said IT. You
I
said
just know. I know of it doesn't mean I have access to it. Different story.
You're not gonna leave him alone.
What you mean, Lauren? I was asking questions.
Lauren is mean.
I mean, but you got the filter on.
Damn.
What filter? Like you?
It do look like you have a filter on for sure, though.
Like what filter is on? Like which one? Like
it's either filter or makeup. I don't know.
That's
Look,
wild.
I actually look. I have a real life picture that I can bring up, and people's like, "Why is your hold up?" Can I share my screen whenever I found this picture?
Absolutely
Yeah, you gonna show us the foundation? You gonna show us the foundation you use every day?
Is it Fenty Beauty? That's all I want to know. Fenty Beauty.
Yes, it is Fenty. Yes.
I got Fenty underwear on right now. They awesome.
Savage.
Yeah.
I'm a savage. Yeah.
Sharon, was this a good show for you? Did you enjoy yourself tonight?
I did enjoy myself. Yes, it was actually good. Sway stressed me out for a little bit. He's had me stressed because he got mad because I caught him in a point and he did not want to concede to the point that men is their body, their choice first, and he was upset at that. Because
you lucky I wasn't here for that. It wouldn't have went that well.
All right, I'm sharing my screen. In the first comment, this girl is talking about how she is jealous of my skin. Hold up. You ready?
Yeah.
Hold up. Here we go.
We believe you.
Nah, nigga, I'm tired of you. Look at my face. This is how I really look in real life.
What the hell? That is Photoshop. That is Photoshop. Stop.
No, it's not.
That does not look real at all. Not even a little bit. The food don't look real.
The girl says you look airbrushed in this. That's what I look like.
You don't even have a neck in this photo.
Nigga, that was in 2012. Ain't nobody photoshopped.
Where is your neck? What? Nah.
I'm just saying.
And why that door so short? Nope. Nah, I don't believe you. Nope. Because you
Okay.
ain't even tall like that. Stop. Nope.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
That is so funny. My girlfriend broke up with me, and this chick's mom like made dinner for me.
So you cried so much that your friend mom made dinner for you because you was crying?
I was bitching. Like that's when I used to put my business on Facebook. I was talking shit.
So you got some sympathy food, but did you get some sympathy vagina?
Mm-mm.
You didn't get no sympathy vagina?
Mm-mm.
Because I know you like them old ladies.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Anyway, so that's just to say this is normal me, like always.
How you show me how you did that again? I want to see that one more time.
Oh.
Yep.
So you're sleepy too. Okay.
Only one should be sleeping is Sherrod. He'd be up early in the morning.
Word. And I gotta do this again in a couple of hours.
You don't got to. You can always opt out.
Huh?
Go to bed. I forgot that you're on East Coast, right? You're supposed to be sleeping.
Well, when you at Law, you down on East Coast time?
No.
She
What did
down the street.
Aaron say? He didn't know what.
She down I-35 South.
Wow.
What? What, you like an hour difference?
Hour and a half for me.
Relax.
She like 3 hours.
I don't even know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow now.
Come on now.
Yeah, I have no idea
What do you
what
talk about?
Yeah, there's a plenty. Like just there's plenty.
What's your,
You
what's
literally
like,
just
foul
open
mouth
Instagram.
women? Foul mouth women. I'm not going to talk
There were
about
those 5 kids that got shot on ditch day on senior ditch day.
And what city?
I don't know. I think it was Chicago, maybe.
Damn.
Oh, I ain't heard about that.
I feel like that was intentional because Rilla's on the panel.
Dang.
What does Rilla have to do with anything?
Because you didn't know if it was Chicago, but you just named Chicago. Like, it's got to be Chicago.
What
What does it have to do?
Detroit police works every time? What does that mean? Detroit police.
DMP. Oh.
I saw you was talking about Caitlin Clark. I seen in one of your shows, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, so we probably gonna we got to do Caitlin Clark right and tell
That was wild when they showed those women's salary. I was like, they get paid. They get paid pennies.
I
I understand it. I understand that they're
Hi,
subsidized
Kosha.
by the NBA and they don't make a profit, but shit.
Good evening, Koja. How you doing today?
I'm good. I am so happy. Y'all are such an accepting group, and I'm glad y'all allow a somewhat openly LGBTQ member on the panel. Y'all are getting so open. Thank you. I am so glad to see the progression and how Black men are getting more comfortable and everything. So I just want to give you kudos. Okay. Yeah, I have a good one on at 5%.
Oh, drive by. I wonder why she was.
I hate you niggas. That's the one thing that's tried and true. I hate you niggas. You fucking black people are the worst of the fucking community. All you fucking niggers
Just
with an
because your
ER.
accent is like that doesn't mean because you
Nah,
talk
nigga,
the way
you
you want
fucking
to.
niggers and yo fucking how you talk shit. Nah, fuck you niggers.
You nerd.
Yeah, it's not even a solar eclipse, so I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on Friday.
I don't know, but y'all did something.
So what you gonna talk about? So you gonna talk about Caitlyn? You gonna talk about you gonna get those brand new CC ones?
Stop.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Are you gonna get the CC ones?
I think y'all didn't put enough respect on her name. I think that's what it is. So
Well, you can probably talk about Jamel Hill too, because Jamel Hill has something to say about it.
About the CC ones?
About Caitlin Clark and the money that they get paid, and then her shoe deal. Mm-hmm.
But she didn't really get a shoe deal, did she? It's more like a new women's signature shoe, and these 3 women are promoting this one shoe.
No, they're like the CC22. She got her own little symbol and everything. It's like a CC and a tutu. Mm-hmm.
yeah, we just need her to get. We just need her to get to the league and do her thing, man. And she gonna sell a lot of those sneakers.
I think.
Hold on. Who's we? I didn't know you lived in Indiana. Who's we?
I only buy
Yeah,
certain
no,
shoes.
we gave her that endorsement money, dog. Yeah. So
he said that's we now.
We need a return on investment.
Hey, I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, so you're banking on this group of women doing something for the WNBA.
She got 20 mil from Nike.
I think it was like 10. Was it 20? Or I thought it was 10.
So what about the other 2 ladies? Did they get a shoe deal as well?
Which other 2 ladies?
Brina Stewart, because she's a 3-point assassin as well, and I forget the other chick name. Did they get sneakers deals as well?
It's going to be a tough sell. You can say all you want, like who's going to buy these shoes? Really? Who's going to buy these shoes?
A pair of Caitlin Clark's?
What men are going to buy women basketball shoes?
You never had a pair of Cheryl Swoops?
The swoops? What did he say earlier? The swoops? Who was that? Who was that on the panel earlier? And it was like swoops. I was like, I've never heard it that way.
So you grew up in that era too, like Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Cooper.
I didn't know she had a shoe though.
Rebecca Lobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca Lobo was lit in New York.
They were all on Martin episode. That's how I know.
Damn. Yeah, they was like Don Staley crossed Martin up. Yep. Yep.
Y'all still going?
We still don't y'all realize,
Aaron? It's like 10 o'clock where you are. Why you acting like you gotta go to bed?
I don't have to go to bed. It's entertaining because they'll sit up here and talk about all these men. And look at what they did. Did that femcells just say she always here? Interesting.
What?
Wow.
Interesting.
Who's a femcell?
I don't know.
That's a slick shot right there.
It makes sense. Makes sense to me.
That's definitely not a garden tool.
Well, yeah, it's better than the garden. Which one is better, Lauren?
Why I have to pick? Why I have to pick? It's a dual options. Dual options on those.
God damn.
I mean, used product though, but dual options
are unnecessary.
Dual options.
In my humble opinion.
God damn, that's it. I'm gonna go to sleep now. We got 3 minutes. Anybody want to do any fight? Chicago Real, you got any final nice words? Chicago real sleep. He's getting ready to use his garden tool. Lauren Mack, you want to laugh at anybody that gets high? Go ahead.
Men, y'all should go get your prostate checked.
Wow.
Actually, I have something about the prostate. Men who ejaculate 21 times in a month, it drops their chance of prostate cancer 80%.
Wow. So I guess that's why you're trying to drive to wherever Lauren's at so she could tickle your fancy?
Yes.
It's in the butthole, though.
What does that have to do with ejaculating? Anyway, that was just so bust nuts is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Or lower your chance of prostate cancer.
Aaron O, you got a couple of minutes.
That wasn't my final thoughts. I was just responding to her. My final thoughts is people would
drop Quentin off the panel, please. Take it.
Fuck up in 2024.
Now, I appreciate you having me on the panel tonight. It was a real fun show today. Just pure domination. It's just multiple ways to deal with people who have issues. Okay, I'm here to entertain. You're here to entertain. I hope we gave an entertaining show today, and people gonna go get some sleep and realize they watching you and me. So it's all good in the neighborhood.
So we are the solution-based group, and we are out of here. We rebel against remedial rhetoric every single day, and we'll be back tomorrow around 9 a.m.-ish, maybe 10 a.m.-ish. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel in the a.m. I will see y'all later. Hopefully y'all join me, and I can entertain y'all some more.
Bye.